Welcome to RoughShod Stalks Live. How y'all doing this evening? Welcome everyone to RoughShod Live. We're just taking a look at I think it's the Mondo Beast Man right here. While everybody come on in. We do got some unboxings here. Of the Nun and M3GAN. Both of them NECAs, just recently got them. I know M3 has like the 1-to-1 version, no doubt.
I'm going to get my glasses. I can't read.
All righty. Virgo in the house, y'all. She got to go get her spectacles. But that's what we're going to be doing today. But yeah, we got the Mondo Gecko here. Not the Mondo Gecko, my bad. The Beast Man. He looks wild. That cup right there looking great. But who all we got here? Let us see. Of course, Ultra in the house. Doe, Casual. King Collector. M3 in the house. It is a wild one. It is a wild one.
Get down. Get off of me. Move. Who the fuck is popping fireworks?
Yeah, that's what they do.
Banjo is in my way. Gotta hold on to something or you're going to make me fall. Move. I'm going to pick you up if you don't sit down, Banjo. Please give me a second. Give me a second. Climb on you.
All right, y'all. Let's get all this stuff out of here. Get that out of here. There we go. But yeah, we are going to be checking out this Nun and this M3GAN here. You see who else? Lucas, what's going on? You got to check, Lucas, in your Walmarts and see what is going on with the M3GAN, man. They are all different. Fumbling. Hey, y'all, my man Fumbling. I saw his post today, I believe. He was going to Calgary. I saw him. He was he was Ric Flair, and y'all. He was on the jet riding limousine driving today. But that's all well and good. Let's see here. Boom. Let's get it on group. There we go, y'all. Come on. Good old, what you call it? There we go. Here we are. Graybeard Virgo Cool here. We are RoughShod Stalks. Hope y'all enjoyed the hunt this evening. There was not much out there, man. Not nothing new. But I'm expecting when Thursday come around and Virgo go running out there with me, she'd be a good look charm, and we see some shit. Oh, straight.
It's over here because this thing way over there. You don't even mess with it. Who is that?
All right. But we are here.
That's a Canadian right there trying to come in, I think.
What is we got here? Oh, straight from a secret location, y'all. Because I swear this man is James Bond. 006, 5, somewhere in there. I don't think he's a 7, but he's in there.
Yeah, that's somewhere.
Let's bring him from somewhere in Canada. I hope. Why can't I click on you? There we go. It's bumping through the galaxy. How you doing, sir?
Hi, mister.
Evening, Virgo, Graybeard chat. How is everybody?
So you ain't at home, are you?
He looks like he's in the hotel room.
I'm in a hotel room. Yes, this week I'm in Calgary, Alberta, which is just north of your Montana.
Oh, ooh.
Hotel, motel,
Ooh.
Holiday Inn.
I think
Oh, I'm just playing.
I think it's still a little cold up there, isn't there? Isn't it there a little? It's still a little
It's a little chilly.
a little chilly.
It is a little chilly, yeah, and this is I guess kind of our western state, so this is where we get a lot of cattle drives and a lot of it's an extension of Montana,
Yeah, what you mean?
so it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. It's nice to be here.
Now you ain't on no secret little secret what was the old Billy Crystal movie when he went out west there? City Slickers. You ain't doing a City Slicker, are you?
City Slicker? No, I'm definitely not doing one. I don't want to. I don't mess. First of all, I would never fuck with Jack Palance. Don't mess with a man who could do a one-arm push-up at 85 years old. But no. It's nothing but business, and it's been good. Yeah, I just had a fantastic steak.
Yeah, we said hello when you talked to her tonight. When you say goodnight to her, we said hi.
When you say who? Say again, Virgo?
I said when you tell your wife goodnight to her, we said hi.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, for sure. I know. I get I don't know if I'm the only one. I'm sure I'm not the only one, but when I leave the house, I get, hey, text me when you get to the airport, text me when you get on the airplane, text me when you're flying in the airplane, text me when you get off the airplane, and make sure you text me when you get to the hotel. And then text me before you go to bed.
No, text me. I met Ross. Hold on, let me check my messages.
Hey.
I met Wally World and Evans. I met so whatever the fuck.
Hey, let me tell y'all.
We've been like that since we've been married. I think before we've been married, we've been like that.
We don't watch enough episodes of the first 48 to to know that type of information becomes very important if you all of a sudden just disappear off the face of the planet.
I'm going out with my mama tomorrow, but he gonna know my every move. Like we done left the doctor, we done left whatever the whoopty wah. Like
yeah,
no.
So
hey, nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that.
Calgary. Now, how often do you go? How often have you been to Calgary? Is this the first time or?
Yeah, this is the first time for business, but I don't know if you guys know about Banff. So Banff is a very famous ski resort in one of the more, like, it's kind of like the Aspen or Vail type here in Canada called Banff. Worldwide, they had the Olympics there, Winter Olympics. So I've been there for pleasure, but first time for business. Yeah. So
okay.
It's but no, lovely. One of the perks of my job is I get to travel a lot, and so and I love discovering more and more of the U.S. I'll be in New Orleans pretty soon, which will be fun.
You might see one of them escape inmates, the one that want to be out on Instagram talking about I'm free. I'm this. And now you got your auntie talking for you. Your auntie better shut up or she gonna end up in jail too. Hell.
Man.
Yeah.
Good luck to the escape inmates. I'm sorry, but I mean.
You come out to free. No, you walked your ass through a damn shitty ass toilet hole wall.
Oh. 80% of them have already been caught.
Yes, they have.
Is that right? So how many got away?
8 out of 10. So yep, I'm right. 80%.
Yeah,
80% of them have been caught.
So they'll catch the other two fairly quickly.
And they I think 4 or 5 people that were involved in the release of them also have been hemmed up.
One of them was their grandma. You went to your grandma's house, now your grandma in jail.
Harboring a fugitive, y'all.
And
I hate to say it. When you go to family, I don't care. It's hard. That should not be a law. I mean, it's like, seriously, if you're with mom and dad and they're harboring you, I think it's safe to say that you should not expect anything less from a parent or a grandparent.
No, you're right. Like, no, honestly, you're right. Like, short of them part, I agree.
But don't take your dad home because that's the first place they looking.
Yeah.
Yeah. But grandma Grandma can't be going to
Grandma gonna be
jail.
like, come on, baby, you ain't did nothing wrong. Just come on in. Come on in, baby. It's all right. Grandma will put you some cornbread and some steak and cheese.
Oh,
Girl,
well.
come on.
Oh,
Some
man.
collard greens.
Yes, and some collard greens. I sure want some too, boy. And some ketchup. Collard greens and ketchup.
I'm sorry. I tried your grits one time at a Waffle House in South Carolina, and
Which
no
was,
way.
you sound like they was nasty from little. Did you not
They
like?
was could not. And now I'm told I should have either put more butter or sugar in
Who
it.
the fuck told you to put sugar in grits?
Well, this is what I was told.
Who the fuck told you to put sugar in grits?
Next
So
time.
what about the butter?
Pepper
Hang
and
on,
butter.
hang on.
That's
Right,
it.
butter. Okay.
Don't you dare put sugar in your grits. Oh, we will not be friends anymore.
This is a very specific thing. It's almost like coffee.
Don't you put salt on your watermelon
when it comes to grits, it's like
Salt on
coffee.
a watermelon. Oh.
What you want to do, you get your grits there, and you have to add butter and salt and pepper to the point where you like it. Now, once you get it to that point, I like mine
sugar
with cheese, but never sugar. I don't know who told you sugar.
Fuck told you?
Yeah, and I think it's I think maybe because I have a sweet tooth, and maybe they thought for me specifically that would have made it more edible. But
now
I have heard of putting sugar into like spaghetti sauce to kill the acid a little bit.
Well, that they do. Yeah, that's a thing. Yes. Yeah, and to give it a little sweetness.
Sugar and grits again.
Yeah.
But I didn't do it. No, I didn't do it. But I was told I should have because I didn't like it. But okay,
no, do it our way. You'll thank us later.
Okay.
Whenever you have the time.
You're going to New Orleans, get you some beignets, get you some shrimp and grits, no sugar.
Yeah, he's gonna be in the
get you some gumbo.
What do they got back there?
You gotta do La Café du Monde for sure.
Yeah, Cafe Du Monde, yeah, that's a staple. It's a place I used to go down there called Panties, but they closed.
I don't know. I'm scared of all of them now, man. I seen Chef Ramsay on his new show. It's almost like Kitchen Nightmares.
Baby, go get your glasses. You got to join the glasses club.
What's that?
Me and Family got our glasses.
Oh, mine. You have to get them.
Can you really bought them for real? No.
Oh, you mean when they find all the rats and stuff in the restaurants?
Yeah. It's just like Kitchen Nightmares. It's exactly like that. But apparently, what he does is he secretly breaks into their restaurant, which I don't see how that happens without somebody knowing. But he breaks into their restaurant and sets up cameras, and he has one person in the restaurant is the rat, the
mole.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let him know what all is going on. But man, I saw the show last night. He stuck a camera down behind the grill, man, and then you start seeing the rats. Seeing the rats. And they weren't small, man. They've been living it up. They look like they've been there for a little while.
Like they've been eating well. Yeah.
They've been eating well. Oh my God. He what did he? He took a swab. They cut the meat. They have a bandsaw for meat. For the butchering, And he took a swab off the bandsaw and he sent that in, and it wasn't great at all. I don't know what type of science is behind this, but the scale, the machine, the acceptable limit is 30 whatever parts of whatever, and the bandsaw had like 5,000, and it just wasn't good. He had to stop the people from eating. He came out there and he shut it down.
Oh shit!
He shut it down. But oh my God, he had, and then he goes into the refrigerator and the freezer and all that, and then you don't. It's you can't unsee the stuff, and then once you know about it, it's like, man, you look at restaurants very differently.
No, you know what? Listen, ignorance is bliss at times, right?
Yes. I don't want to know.
Yes, what you don't know won't hurt.
I don't know what extras you put in the sauce. Just let it be. I don't care.
I feel fairly certain that in the cafeterias that we went and ate food in school as kids, it was better that we didn't know what was going in those trays.
All right, King Collector. Yeah, it's crazy. I got this
So what-
NECA. I got the
Yeah, I
NECA Nun. The Nun.
Oh, you got nice.
She comes all kind of creepy stuff. Oh, they put her in plastic. Let me smell the plastic, y'all. Smell the soft goods. All right, so let's see what she got here. Ooh, she got some delicate stuff here.
So is this based off the now? Because there's been 2 movies, right?
Oh, yeah, you're right. Let me see if the box tells me what nun this is.
Yeah, I think there's been.
I think it might just be the first nun.
Okay.
All right, the box says The Conjuring Universe, The Nun. The Nun.
Yeah, so it could be that just.
Baby.
It's a generic, and it says Ultimate Valet.
Baby, it's a strange black man trying to get in my house.
Where at?
He in Texas.
No. Hang on, y'all.
Oh,
We're going to make this as international as we can. Kind of. No. Coming from somewhere deep in the Midwest.
In a sundown town near you.
You don't want to fuck with his Gundams. I'll tell you that.
Gundams.
Whip them Gundam style.
I will bring on a straight game
Hey,
from Collector Corral Reviews. The little private chat popped up. Thank you.
We're having technical difficulties over here. Okay, am I in color now?
Did you put your face on, sugar?
No, I was in
He's
black
got
and
it
white.
all.
I didn't know what was going on.
Oh yeah. No, that's how
What's going
it
on,
drew
yo?
in. Yeah, me too.
Yeah, it's weird. That
What's up,
was
Astray?
weird. Yeah,
Astray.
it is weird.
What's up, brother?
What's going on, man?
In the
Everything
bed.
good. Everything good.
But yeah,
You hear me, Astray?
it looks like
Uh-huh.
just the first. I don't think NECA's done a nun.
I was asking where Cole was at.
Oh,
Oh, she in there doing something. I don't know. She's probably watching some show.
Tell her I said, hey, girl, hey.
10-4. I will tell her.
So now you
said
picked
hello.
this up. You picked this up on Sunday,
yes, that is
right?
correct. Yeah, I think. Yeah, I believe so. Yes. Yep.
The nun got a gold chain.
Yeah. No, she's got this piece. I can't remember. I know this has significance in the movie. I don't know what it is. It looks almost like a Fabergé egg, but it's something.
What Astray got there?
Astray, he looks like he got a cowboy. Hang on, y'all.
Oh, is that Jonah?
It's Jonah Hex on his horse.
Yeah.
Dun,
Yeah, I'm gonna try to pose this horse out in a second, but
dun, dun, dun,
Oh, that looks good, actually.
dun.
Oh.
Now,
yeah, I swapped his jacket with the what's his face? Captain Boomerang Platinum.
that's why.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, that jacket he came with is garbage.
Aha.
But
That's
Looks
why.
like,
did come with guns.
he's got a Brave Star look going on now. Kind of sort.
yeah, I can see that.
Let me ask you this: the horse, is that the same horse that they use for the Dark Knight?
I think if I have another horse near. Well, my other horse is over there. Hold on.
A horse.
It pretty much is. It is the same horse, but
I mean, I know the Dark Knight horse is black, but I've been waiting. They don't. This is very interesting little piece right here, y'all. In this box here, because on the back of every NECA box, well, the Ultimate box at least. I don't know about the smaller ones. They tell you what's in the box. They tell you, what accessories and all that are in there. And they did not list this little guy here. I know what it is. It is a crucifix.
Oh.
But they did not list it. But they show it in one little picture on the box. I'm like, that's what it is. And I'm like, why don't they want you to know that there's a crucifix in the box?
That's a weird option. I mean, she is a nun.
Right. So now I'm wondering, did I get the secret haunted version? And now all the lives are in danger. I have the one with the crucifix. That means something to somebody. Man, they packed this son bitch in here tight, man. I hate them right now. Man, I hate them bad. Because I'm scared that might cook them.
Astra, I think Astra is showing us the difference between.
Oh.
So, what horses do you have there?
It looks like he's got the
Bro,
gunslinger.
this is the one. This was like a GameStop exclusive a few years ago.
Okay.
GameStop exclusive that end up at Rouse.
No, this one, that's the gunslinger. We got him.
Oh.
But when they sold him with the horse for the exclusive.
Yeah, this is that one that came with the horse.
Right.
And then I have the Witcher too, the Witcher horse, but that's gonna take some fadangling to get to.
No.
What now?
The only horse I have is the Mythic Legion Headless Horseman.
He said it was the same horse. It's a son.
It is the same horse, but like the saddlebags and all that stuff is different. You know, the straps.
Right.
The Sheffer edition.
TKD. It's all right, man. It's all right. You're here. Yeah, the Sheffer edition is here.
Why can I not see
At the that horse is a bitch to stand.
See, that's what I was going to say. The quality on the Jonah Hex horse is better than the one that came with the Spawn.
The one saving grace though is the tail on the horse helps out a lot.
What I have learned is that if you take the tail and you kind of like tuck it between the two back legs, it helps stabilize it.
Right. What did I do to mine? I used a
Hi, Geek Home World. How are you?
Hey, Geek Home World. The TKD won't get in.
I sent it to him already.
All right.
Let's see if I can get to it.
No, they got this thing held hostage in plastic. And I'm scared because it's a work.
I've been meaning to ask you why he's sitting there fucking with that. Is the food different in Calgary?
Oh my God.
What's that? Is the food different in Calgary?
Yeah. Or it's just like the same in Canada, period. Like y'all eat the same shit wherever you at in Canada.
Yeah, you got your same shit. The only thing that's different in Calgary is because, as I said, because it's Montana in a way. It's north of Montana. Cattle country is here. They're really known for their beef.
So the steaks be good. The steaks be on point.
Yeah, really, really good. And then they're bison.
Said earlier for dinner, yeah.
And bison.
Yes, bison.
Bison. So I don't particularly enjoy. It's a good meat. It's not my thing. It's a very good meat though. But yeah, the steaks here are ridiculously good. Yeah. So I come and I eat so much red meat when I'm here. It's not healthy.
You know, I would not eat red meat when I was overseas because they said it takes so long to pass it, and with us just riding the bus so fucking much while we was over there, I'm not sure no bus, excuse my language, and I'm not having no bad stomach. Like you can't eat red meat like that's something. You're gonna be all right.
He's all right.
Yeah, I'll be all right. I came straight to the hotel room just in case. I was like, oh, that's a lot of steak I just ate. I better go to the hotel room.
Right.
Follow it up with a slice of cheesecake, and you better damn get to the hotel room.
Look, I had me I got us some pizza and I got me a steak and cheese sub. Something I know that.
Hey, Joe Bell.
But I ate the whole sub, dog. I ate the whole thing.
Oh, steak and cheese, boy. Oof.
Right.
Mushroom, tomato.
Oh, there's the Witcher.
Oh, hang on.
That's the Witcher one. Okay.
Yeah,
I like that horse actually.
You better not pee on me. Your name is not R. Kelly.
Yeah.
I haven't messed with this figure in a while. Actually, he's just kind of crazy. You ever notice that like some of your figures you ain't touched them in like a year and some change?
Hell yeah, man.
Yeah. Some? How about a lot? Most.
Yeah.
Shit.
Hi, Banner.
Most. So I have the Mythic Legion Headless Horseman, and
Okay.
the horse is incredible. I haven't taken it out of the box,
I bet.
but that horse I'm told is phenomenal.
Yeah, the
The
ones that
Mythic Legion's horse.
Yeah.
I bet.
I haven't gotten any of the Mythic Legion horses. I have heard that they're good. The one that I was gonna get was the one for it was like an evil looking horse.
Oh, okay.
In your inbox.
It was for the vampires. The you know what I'm talking about?
Yep. That's cool. They have
But
so
I
many
never did
names.
get it.
Yeah. I don't get into all the lore. As I said, I only strictly collect obscura figura when it comes to Mythic.
Formless say he coming to Joe Face, y'all.
Yo, Lord.
Oh, I would love to. My God, I would love to. It's on my bucket list.
That dragon was there. He be there.
So Formless, what I'll do you a solid. So if I call you, is it cost me extra to call Canada?
I had to come back to this damn crossboard.
If you messaged me, it's free. I could call you for free because I have a plan that covers North America. Okay. I don't know how you're.
Do if I see some shit like fumbling, like dog, I see something fumbling that's got your name on it.
He gonna be watching you live.
I'm gonna be watching your live, but yeah, if you saw something, you sent me a picture, I could easily e-transfer you funds. Yeah.
Because you're a Mythic Legion, ain't you? You looking for some Mythic Legion shit?
Got you.
I'm looking for the 2 gods of Egypt.
Okay, I got you.
And I could easily send you that money very quickly if you saw those.
He's ready to go to Joe Fest vicariously through us.
Yeah. Those 2, Bassett and the other one, I would definitely.
You gotta tell me the names again because I already forgot.
Yeah, no worries. I'll message. I'll message you on.
Just beat up somebody that has an Egyptian god. That's all we do.
Say what the fuck? What is that?
I can see it now. Virgo takes out Sergeant Slaughter. He has a heart attack over some goddamn.
Well, my company actually has an office in Atlanta.
Oh yeah, I forgot he has that loophole.
I gotta get out there sometime just to now, more than anything, drive down. How far are you guys from Atlanta?
We are 2.5. I would say 2.5.
That's nothing. That's nothing.
Yeah. Once you get out of Atlanta, it's easy going. It's just the traffic in Atlanta wherever you're at. Oh my God, I'm scared of this little cross. I finally got it off, y'all.
Oh shit.
It is so delicate. It is on like a dental floss piece of black thread.
Yeah, that looks pretty shaky.
Doug, let me know. Doug, send me your text, put your number and message me.
Oh, we are coming to Joe Fest there, Geek Home World. Us, Kaz, I believe PKD Bar is going to make his appearance. There's Will.
PKD all the way from Houston.
Yep, TKD is coming. Him and his son.
Ashtray, aren't you in Houston?
Okay, what am I supposed to do with
we can
this?
work something out the Geek Home World.
There we go. Oh wow, why did they do it? That's dumb. Okay, so that's nice, but that was dumb.
Oh, Digital Caveman will be there. Oh yeah, lots of people. It's a lot of
tubers go there.
There.
Yeah.
Pixel Dan will be there. Like there's always the crew, right?
Mega J, Retro.
Yeah. Oh, he's from here. He's from Toronto.
Yep.
It's like every time we hop on, he remembers the first time we met him. We met him at Joe Fest.
Yeah, we met him at Joe Fest.
He's a good guy, really nice guy.
I walked up to him and I was like, baby, there go the dude that's trying to get to San Diego Comic-Con trying to raise money. Yeah. I said, I need to speak to him. I said, he's trying to get some money. I said, let's help him get some money. Next thing you know, he plugging us. Like, he plugged our channel. We was just little fish. We still little fish. But he plugged us on his channel. So, and ever since then, like, he has never forgotten us. Like, he's like, yeah, I'm ready to catch up. I'm like, well, shit, me too, man. Put my good wig on. Because we got a lot of crowds.
All right, let's see here. We got the Nun out the way.
Yeah, no, he's a cool dude, man.
In
And
Toy
then
Federation,
Yeah, they cool.
they not far from us either. They about 2 hours from us, but I ain't never going up there. That's too far.
That's in the country.
who's that? Toy Federation?
Yeah, they in the sticks.
Yeah, they're there. They'll be there. Yeah.
All right. So we got the little cross. We got our little Fabergé egg. I don't know what the hell that's about.
I mean,
Ashtray.
go fuck with me.
They gave her a foot stain, y'all.
Yeah.
You going to Joe Fest? No.
TK needed that by him.
No.
So they give us this portrait of her, but nothing to sit on.
TKB bar better check his text messages.
But they did spend the time to put the back of the painting on the back of it, so it looks like the back.
Show that closer.
Certified Metal Brookian.
Oh, that's cool because that's from the movie.
Right? Yeah, it was just hanging on the wall.
You're Metal Brookian by text, via text.
Oh, we got the little
I
hand.
think he might be a better one driving. I don't know. Let me see.
Little bony, grabby. You don't want to get touched by me, man. Oh, I got some heat. It might be. All right.
Echoing.
Wait a minute. I'm gonna fix that.
Is it me that's echoing?
It ain't no echo. It's just
I'm getting cleared echo.
it's not like somebody over here.
I got nothing needed.
Who opened the plastic crate?
No, I think it's the no, it's clearing up. That's clearing up.
No, it's fine.
Let me see something real quick.
Whoa.
That's just this can. Identify.
So it's me?
I don't know. Are you hearing it though?
It went away.
It went away. It's back again.
Like that crackling. Are you guys hearing that?
I muted myself to see if it was me.
I don't know. Seems to be okay now though.
Let me turn it back on. Hang on.
Oh, I think you're okay.
All right. Okay. We're back in business.
We're good. We're good. All right. So M3 was saying that
CIA is tapping the line, y'all. The CIA is tapping the line. We're messing with the nun. She's trying to come through on the computer.
You mess with the nun, you get the.
You better put on your tinfoil hat. That head looked cool. Actually, it kind of looks like the Terrifier.
Hang on, y'all. Somewhere from a secure mountaintop location, we got Doug.
Oh, mountaintop.
There he is.
Hello.
No, he's in a bomb shelter somewhere.
This isn't working. Hold on.
Uh-oh.
I'm sorry you had trouble, Doug. You gotta message me your number and then I just take time. Okay.
Can you hear me yet?
Yeah, we can hear you, Doug. Hey, Zombie.
Hey, Zombie.
I'm sideways with this.
There you go. He got it. All right, so we're getting down with the nun. How you doing this evening, Doug?
What the hell?
Somebody's got some spray paint. It's probably a stray. It sounds like
that's me with this Gundam marker.
You
All
called
right.
it. You called it.
So
Oh,
he
we lost
always
Doug.
customizing. All right, so the nun here. Let's get to looking at her.
I think we got room for one more, and that's it. After that,
Doug dropped off.
Oh, we lost Doug. Doug, come back whenever you can.
Doug, no.
back, but after that,
Oh, wait a minute. No. It's Frank.
yes. So Doug can have his spot back, and then we closing it at Frank.
Okay. From further out west.
What?
From further out west, we got Frank Doom on you.
Fuck that Raiders guy. We don't go down with the Raiders here.
Oh my goodness! Words of war here. Look, the nun is working her magic, y'all. She done put the hoobie TV on y'all.
Don't start talking about football when you don't even have a football team.
Oh shit, you're right.
They got the CFL. Hey, they got the CFL.
Look,
Yeah, whatever that is.
that boy, he about to he check that thing like.
Have you failed 4 drug tests? Are you once a twice convicted felon? Come to the CFL. We'll give you a shot.
Hey now.
Hey, we'll give you lots of money if you come to the CFL.
You'll get 60,000 Canadian dollars. That's like 30,000 of your US dollars.
Frank.
Hello.
Oh my goodness.
Frank, man, you're killing. Can you show us that last the enforcer that you did? I don't know if people have seen this. If you have not seen the enforcer that Frank kit bashed,
Yeah, we can hear
this
you.
makes it a million times better.
I had to sacrifice a Marvel Legend.
You what? What?
The new X-Force.
How many of them Marvel Legends are you gonna sacrifice?
Every one of them.
Out of control. He's out of control. Hang on here. Wait a minute. We can do it like this.
Oh, where'd you go?
Hang on.
You got my face on the screen, bro.
I'm moving stuff. Hang on. I'm doing things. There we go.
Here we go.
Oh, this lady is crazy, y'all.
Do not put your hands up her dress.
Oh, the dress is coming off. But first off, that's all that is. It does have a piece of wire right on the top, so you can kind of do your
Cass
thing.
want to play football now. Oh God! Now he want to be Frank White Johnson.
So that's that.
No.
Creepy lady, she gonna come get you. She gonna get you in your sleep. She gonna get you.
I turn the light on.
Oh yeah, wait a minute. Last light. Okay.
Now, if she has 3 dummy heads where she could put each one of her wigs on it, that would look like my bedroom.
Okay. Hang on, y'all. Wait a minute. Doug, did you disappear?
I know Virgo understood that one.
Oh, I don't see Doug.
Hey, Doug, add those to work up right there.
Oh,
There you go.
Hang on, Doug. We playing hopscotch. There go Doug. Hey, Doug. Can you hear us, Doug? Give us a wave if you can hear us.
Speak, Doug.
Doug.
Doug, hear me, y'all. I think he's way out.
I agree. TK hit it on the head with Marilyn Manson.
I can't hear anything, y'all.
Okay.
I'll try again.
We can hear you.
We can hear you, Doug.
I'm looking.
We can no.
Fuck, am I gonna call room service now?
Where are you traveling now?
Darn it.
Fumbling.
Now I'm on mobile, so
We hear you, Doug.
it may not work well.
We can hear you. We can hear you.
Where?
Ooh. Hang on, y'all. I got something special here. Hang on. This will help out.
What the hell
Just give me a second.
There we go.
Give me a second. I got this.
All right, I can see chat.
Doug, Doug.
Oh, I'm in Calgary, Frank.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh, you stupid, baby. Oh my God.
Can you hear me still?
That's fucking awesome,
Sorry, it's
dude.
backwards.
What's that hand signal for? I'm help. I need help. Save me.
We can hear you, Doug.
You guys, enter what you need to tell me in chat.
We got you, Doug. We got you.
How do I turn up this damn volume?
You
On your phone.
Settings.
Turn the volume up on your
Settings.
phone.
Good, I see that.
The 3 dots at the bottom, dude.
Wait a minute, he can hear us.
3 dots.
Audio settings.
Uh-oh. Oh, shit.
I gotta do this with people at work all day. So
Oh, this is gonna work. This is an operation. I will
Oh,
not.
this might go down as one of
Let
the
Doug be
better,
left behind.
this might be one of the better videos that go down in a while.
Ain't it?
I will not let Doug go behind. Doug, we're gonna be able to converse with you, Doug.
you had to switch it on them and go to this restream instead of
No.
Doug!
What the fuck, Trump?
Doug, hey, I am certain Doug will be back.
Doug, figure that shit out. There you go.
Oh.
He back.
Wait a minute.
He back.
Okay, because we want to look. We want to see Frank's. I want to see Frank's get bash,
We hear you, Doug.
and I
We
want
hear
to
you,
see the
Doug.
nun.
Can you
Hang on, I gotta get my special caption. There it is. We can hear you, Doug.
Can you hear us, Doug?
It's the best.
We can hear you, Doug.
I appreciate all the support in chat. I can't hear anything.
We can hear you,
Can't
Doug.
seem to find
We'll keep you.
anything that helps me.
We hear you.
We hear you just fine.
So that means he allowed. So the only thing.
My volume's things are set
Camera.
correctly, it appears.
So go back out and allow everything.
No, he allowed it because we wouldn't be able to hear him.
Oh, you're right.
Yo,
Yo, shut the fuck up.
I would love if Doug got sound right at that moment.
It's all the way up on my phone.
Shit, Doug. I'm running out of ideas.
I had this same issue when I was trying to go through my phone in the beginning. It's a setting that's hard to get to, and you got to turn the volume up.
No, but once you're open, you can do it 2 ways. You can go through the 3 dots.
I don't think it's gonna work, guys.
All right, Doug.
Hang on here. Let me see. Audio high. Keep audio.
You can go to 3 dots, or you could just hit the microphone picture.
I'm sorry, y'all, for using crazy restream. It's out of control.
I think it's a setting before you get into the Restream app. So you have to do something.
It says allow to use your microphone, camera. Yeah.
But it's usually just one question. He should have. I don't know. It's weird. It's weird. All right, I'm trying to get back to my captions. It won't allow me to get back to it. Get away.
Oh, can I just say this hotel is one of the coolest bathrooms I've ever seen. You know, the mirrors and the bathroom glass and the mirrors have built-in digital clocks and temperature gauges, so that if you're getting ready, you never lose track of time and you know what the outside
I
temperature
can't get to it. I can't get to it.
I
Okay.
thought that was pretty neat.
Did I see?
I've been trying to click on it for the longest. It's crazy. Let me get this up. All
If
right.
you travel with your wife as much as I do, a clock at every single opportunity is very good.
All right. So, I'm gonna get the captions. This screen is in the way. Hold on, I got it.
All right, here we go. Here we go.
All right. Well, somehow I'm not able to get. This is
Later, M3.
Stray. Love you.
M3.
What happened? Oh,
I'm
did
trying
they
to get
bring?
it off the screen, but for some reason. I'm just messing around. Get rid of this damn thing right here now. It is stuck. I don't want to. I want to see my captions. I can't even see the chat now.
The rooter to the tutor.
That's right. It's Bo in the house. I'm gonna move it.
So we're looking at the Nun now. Yes.
Yes, the nun.
Marilyn Manson.
Without her thingy, she does not look very scary to me. I would be like, "What are you doing, lady?"
I don't know. You get close up to her face. That's pretty bad.
You get this, and I think that kind of like, all right, you're worrying me. You're worrying me. You're concerning me because you're evil looking, but you're just like a godly lady. Oh, she does have one little. They gave her a foot stand, which I was surprised.
That's cool.
NECA normally doesn't do that. It's probably okay, y'all. Here we go. Moment of truth. Here we go.
You're going to hell.
Going there.
What am I watching right now?
Peel
We
up
are inspecting. We are inspecting. What's going on down there?
Oh Lord.
All right.
Oh Lord.
They were kind enough to go black right there, right here. Wow.
Wow.
Okay.
This just went OnlyFans.
Yeah.
Toys only.
Toys only. That's right.
Oh, they do the same thing. They right at the elbow they go black, just like on the undercarriage. All right. I'm scared to even touch this.
Sorry,
Yeah,
and what were we testing there?
To see what NECA does with the
all could come off.
underworld.
Wait a minute. Now I don't know about this one.
I thought you were doing like a wobbly leg test.
Oh, no wobbly legs on her at all. Seriously. I'm trying to look to see how the dress is done. And if I can get her completely nude, I'm not going to take it all off because it's all nice right now.
Well, you got to see what's under there.
No, I'm scared about the belt.
Shit, after the undercarriage, what's stopping us? Jeez.
You got to play with your toys, Rush.
Well, I'm worried about this belt. I hate to say it, the belt
might be hard to put back.
I got to take a closer look at it, man.
Oh, he's inspecting it. We might be going full Monty here. What's going on?
Oh, I think they glued the fucking belt down.
Now, did they ever make? Speaking of that franchise, the Conjuring, the one monster that scared the shit out of me when I saw The Conjuring was that red face that shows up briefly in the shot when they're at the table. Do you know which one I'm talking about?
Oh yeah.
It almost looks like Darth Maul. This is all I could think of.
All right.
Now that fucking monster is freaky.
Yeah. But let's see here. Let's see what we got.
Benji, you want to say hi? Come here. You being a good boy?
Well, he's single jointed.
Dorothy White from the Golden Girls.
Yeah,
That's what Kat said.
yeah. She put a fucking spell on your ass, though. Oh man, she's single jointed, man. Her elbow, it's NECA does. It's very basic articulation.
What are you doing, bro?
To be honest with you. Take a look at it. This is basic. This is the best I'm gonna be able to do for you with the damn legs. Let's see what we got going down here. The sleeves, I'm just too what you call it.
Benjo, are you serious right now, my
Now,
boy?
what is it? What is the stuff you put into the joints if they are kikis?
Something like that, I think.
Yeah.
You keep working it till it hardens, but it still allows you to move it. But it's supposed to like take away that loose area.
Yeah.
You don't use fingernail polish?
What?
You don't use clear fingernail polish?
I don't do any of that because I don't have any.
Okay.
I'll leave them until
You don't have any clear? You just have colored nail polish?
So don't let my
No, I don't.
The question is, does she need a stamp? So what y'all think about all that damn Hasbro shit that's been dropped?
I'm gonna ask Ashley.
Reverse stuff.
You talking about that Marvel versus Marvel 2-pack?
Yeah.
I think I'm getting a little more than half of that.
I liked it. Yeah. I love the boxing for the Fantastic Four.
I only got Silver Surfer.
Those Fantastic Four figures don't look good.
Don't look good?
None of the movie stuff really looks good to me.
No.
I thought that Johnny Storm looked great in
The Fantastic Four wave. The thing looks all right, but I don't really like the pants with the feet out. It looks weird.
I don't like
but
that small.
The Pedro Pascal doesn't look good.
I mean,
the other girl looks okay.
Oh, she looks good.
But the Silver Surfer looks awful.
Oh no, Silver Surfer's awful. But what about the Johnny Storm Flame On?
Effect for my real Silver Surfer? So
okay.
I mean, the Johnny Storm is okay. I just feel like they already put that figure out. Like if you go and you get that other Johnny Storm from the classic.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about? Where they put it like on the card back.
Yeah,
it's basically the same toy.
Yeah, but it doesn't have like a translucent suit, right?
No, he has.
No, it does.
Yeah, he has translucent. It's just
no, I don't think so, dude. I don't think you can see the number 4 on the original.
Astray.
No, it didn't have the number 4 on the original. I don't think.
Say again?
Are you gonna get the
had the number 4 on the original.
One more time.
Are you gonna get the big one-eyed dude?
No.
No. Are you gonna get Juggernaut?
Because I feel like that price for that thing is probably gonna be crazy.
Nah, that'll be.
I would get it for like
It'll
the sake of having
like-
a monster. I think it's a cool monster. But
probably be like
I don't. That
same
price,
cost
I already
as,
know they're gonna be stupid with it.
It'll be the same cost as whatever Juggernaut is, and Juggernaut's going to be the same cost as Venom. So like 65, 67.
So why is that?
That's
Venom
that's
blue,
not
Barry?
terrible, but it ain't great. But
I guess that's more comic color.
Okay.
But I'm only getting
the
that
Juggernaut.
as a
I like the Juggernaut. I think that was the strongest one out of all of it.
Yeah, I agree with you on that one.
TK is getting 10 of them.
TK, you getting 10?
Because that's how he rolls.
He said he was going to pass them out too.
Pass them out at Joe Fest?
Yeah.
I feel like the weakest figure in that wave is the Venom, honestly.
Is who?
Look at me.
The Venom.
Which one, Ashtray?
The Venom and the War Machine and the Omega Red. I mean,
Yeah.
You know, unless you just don't have Omega Red, I list 2-pack. But I feel like the Venom takes the biggest L because if you actually remember how he played in the video game, you can't really do any of that with that figure.
Yeah. The only good thing about it is the extra Eddie Brock kind of head sculpt they threw in that came with the previous one, just to have that, because I don't have that version, so I could use that extra head on my other Venom and just paint it black where it's blue.
Yeah.
TK, you're getting
And the
them all from.
Wolverine, I mean, I like the head sculpt, but I feel like the body itself kind of takes a L because you give it this great ab crunch, but it still doesn't have toe articulation.
It's supposed to be a bigger body too. Same with Cap.
Supposed to be a what?
Oh,
The body's supposed to be a little bigger, like more meatier, just like the Captain America one. It's a different.
Yeah, but
body.
it ain't big enough. You know, like it's not big enough. It still just looks like the other Wolverines. And then they reduced the articulation in the arm. Now it's a single joint.
Did they? Oh, that's sad.
Go back and look at it. It's a single joint arm.
Well, I'm not getting that one, so I don't care.
The Psylocke and Thanos 2-pack doesn't make sense to me either. But
no, but I need them both,
I think it's crazy that they reused that Black Widow buck, but they took away the toe articulation. Like they already have mold for feet with toe articulation, and they're choosing not to use them.
Yeah, they should have kept it, but I might be able to swap it out if I got this one.
Can you put the other head on there or no?
Yeah, you just have to paint it.
Yeah.
When you put word up on the screen, it goes backwards.
So it's because you have to go and either mirror your video or swap it.
So if I wrote something backwards, then it would show forwards.
Yeah.
Nice.
Which I can't see what you wrote because
I know, but it's
on your phone and it's tiny.
Oh Lord.
Can you go landscape instead of portrait on your phone?
Oh yeah, how do I do that?
Just turn it to the side.
Yeah.
Oh, funny guy. All right, I think I played.
There you go. Now you're full screen.
There we go. All
Gotta
right.
figure it out one day.
I tried it. I'm not sure it's gonna work though.
What is going
Hey,
And then, you know, that's another thing about those figures. Like, you know, they're gonna do a maximum Captain America, Wolverine. I wouldn't be surprised if you get a maximum Venom. Like,
yeah, well, I hope they just do Daredevil at some point. So I want another one.
well, technically, they've already given you maximum Daredevil. And that 2-pack that came with Bullseye, I mean, that was pretty much maximum.
There go the good, the bad, and the ugly.
I still gotta fix that. I still gotta take more out of the so it sits down a little more. But
No, it's not too bad.
That looks good.
Yeah.
Okay, now it's getting OnlyFans again, but okay. Oh yeah, take it all.
He has extra clothes under it. You wrong.
thanks to the 1/6 scale Star Wars dude that was selling this on eBay.
Oh yeah?
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah.
Over the bracers, bro.
Whose clothing is that?
Is this the Diamond Select?
Skywalker's. The best everything. I think this is all Luke Skywalker's, but then this is Clint Eastwood's.
Yeah, from the Good, the Bad, and, yeah.
Yeah, and the hat too. But the glasses are what's her name's from? It's Ray.
Oh yeah. It is
Okay.
actually.
But
I knew I recognized those glasses from somewhere.
Yeah, all of it's Star Wars except the hat and the poncho.
That's cool, dude. You got it like that?
What?
Like with all that, with that poncho and everything came with it?
No. The hat
So what
and the
was-
poncho were from one seller, and then
Gotcha.
the rest of the stuff was
Gotcha.
A couple of
Gotcha.
hands, a clap effect,
Oh, that's
yeah.
and a missile.
That looks good, actually. I like that.
Oh, it does. He has layers of clothes. He's like, I can be a dirty scoundrel walking through the woods,
Protect the people.
toss it off, and go into a biker bar.
Yeah.
And like, hey, what's up? Like the Fonz. Hey.
This was just a test, just to see, because eventually I'm going to try and make some stuff for him. For him and
Have you guys,
my
have you guys
show.
seen the have you seen the new advertisement for the new Frankenstein movie?
Yes, that looks awesome.
That looks fucking amazing.
So
man.
I'm almost certain that this little thing is going to run around my house and cause all type of havoc. I am absolutely certain.
Don't put that on me.
But
Oh, Megan, sweet.
I
You
gotta
picked up a Megan?
yeah, I'm gonna pop Megan open, man. Now
Nice.
Me, like,
Oh my God, Negan!
she's not the soft goods one they got out now.
Negan, what's wrong with you?
Damn, did M3's doll have a baby or what?
Uh-uh.
what you mean? Because every time I learn to put I gotta do
We got a nail gun. We got all types of stuff in here. Hands, extra swords.
Hey
Oh, yeah.
Frank, what I got?
Geek, that's gonna be, it's gonna be great. Del Toro's not gonna fuck it up. And you know what?
Yeah.
Oscar Isaac looks great.
Do you have any problems with the wings?
Oh
I
yeah,
mean,
I
they're
saw.
as floppy as
Hang on.
Oh.
they pose. I mean,
Hang on
The
there.
wings on this are
they're
a
not
little
like
better.
they're not like interlocking.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
who's that?
people had problems with those.
Now,
What's
Frank,
his name?
I saw that you done put the angel wings on. What's her name? What's his name? I
Yeah.
believe those.
This figure, he suffers from like just basicness. Like they should have put
Yeah.
more into this figure.
It's
I
a
like the other version, the white version, I guess is what I'll call it. Better than that one. I don't know why.
I like the
Dude,
white
it's white?
suit better too, but the figure wasn't as good.
Uh,
Because I had
Yeah,
it, the whole build a figure, wing set, all that crap.
if you
But
could
when I
swap
sold
the
all my
wings,
Marvel Legends, and I had the Marvel Select version of him too, which was better in my opinion.
I think you can swap them, and I think Figures of Action.
I had that one, the comic, but
this one
I did not like that figure, man.
figure is
it's
trash.
just
The
bad.
wings are better. But I like the look, but it's a trash figure. But the
Yeah,
wings are better on this. But are the wings, is it one slot or is it a 2 or 3 or whatever? Is it like that?
yeah, I can show you.
Oh, fell off.
So
Okay,
Yeah.
so
you got one here,
it's the same peg hole.
and then it bends, and then it can actually like
Oh, that's cool.
Okay, so
go in front of him, like you know how he uses it like a shield
Yeah,
at times.
that's actually
That's cool.
nice. This one,
So yeah, you know, it's not bad. It's just I don't understand why they used a basic Marvel Legend articulation. They should have gave him, you know, like the diaphragm joint or just something to make him, because you can't really get him into like a good pose.
because they're
And then
doing
like even his neck is limited.
they're doing him wrong.
Yeah.
They are
They're
doing
not
him
getting-
wrong.
Yeah, they're not giving him the respect. Plus, it's a movie version, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
They might have.
and like even this
Just
face
because-
sculpt is not that great.
Yeah, I hate
compared to
movie
some of the
versions of
stuff, like this. Like if you look at
the only movie one that I
that
like
Captain America that's in the toy aisles right now, the Steve Rogers, the one that comes in the it's like a reissue of him and Spider-Man.
Yep.
Like
It's a
that
good
face
one.
sculpt is 10 times better than I would say majority of the MCU figures. And he's not even Captain America right now.
He's just Steve.
They just dropped this movie on Disney Plus. So my wife was asking if we were going to watch it. I told her no.
The movie's
And then she
okay.
was like, "Look, is it?"
Oh, you
It's
need to watch
okay.
it.
It's not terrible, but it's not
Okay.
very good either.
Okay.
It's
Like
not- to
Thunderbolts
me, it
is a better movie.
worthy. It was more series worthy than movie worthy.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But not so bad that you can't watch it.
It's not horrible.
Yeah,
It's just not.
yeah, it's watchable.
Okay. Okay.
And I think Astray said this before. Like once it gets to the Red Hulk part, that's when it's probably the best.
Yeah.
Okay. So you know what? Then we'll
Which,
watch this. It's
unfortunately,
the only one we
is
haven't
like
seen yet.
the ass
Not that
tail
movie.
end of the film.
Yeah. Yeah, but it wasn't really the Red Hulk movie anyway. So
Yeah.
Thunderbolts was awesome.
up to the Thunderbolts and all that.
But my one issue with it is that you could have put any superhero in that film and it would have played the exact same.
In the Captain America
That
one?
could have been a Spider-Man, that could have been an Iron Man, that could have been a Bucky. Actually, I think it would have been better if it was a Bucky film.
I mean, if at least if Bucky was in it more to
No, I don't even think so. Bucky and Red Hulk, if I'm correct, in the comics, they were on the Thunderbolts at the same time.
Yeah.
So that would have worked.
Yeah.
I don't understand why they didn't do that.
I mean, shit, they should have had Red Hulk. I don't know because I didn't watch Thunderbolts, but I would assume they could have had Red Hulk in there to also fight against Sentry.
Yeah, that would have been cool.
Yeah, that probably would have been.
Oh, sorry.
I mean, the Thunderbolts
Thunderbolts
was
was
Red
very
Hulk's
good.
thing, right?
Yeah, he was the leader of them, right? Because it was
Yeah.
it was General Ross's Thunderbolts.
Good night, y'all. I'm just gonna have to dump.
Because he didn't have to pay, unlike the Hulk, he doesn't have to power down.
No.
Yeah, he got the full juice.
Well, geek, if you want a Frankenstein figure, look no further than the Mythic Legion's Figura Frankenstein that came out last year. That figure is fucking insane. It's
Yeah,
great.
that's a figure.
That's a great figure. But I'm hoping for Creature Commando figures. I really like that cartoon. And then Megan 2.0, the trailer actually surprised me. So she's actually kind of the good guy now.
Oh,
Fighting another psychotic robot. So
Protecting M3.
yeah, exactly. Because that's what Terminator became, right? They pivoted. They're doing the exact same thing that Terminator did. So now she's kind of like
I
protecting.
actually think that Infinity War is a better film than Endgame.
Infinity War is better. Yes, I agree.
Was better than Endgame.
I don't know. I think there's more.
Eternals is the
in-
best fit, man. That the MCU wouldn't be shit if it wasn't for
Eternals.
Eternals.
Kick this guy off the. How do you block somebody?
Stop lying.
Now
Oh,
we're
hey, all
trolling.
credibility just went out the window.
Like quickly.
You just got a bunch of hate mail for some reason. We don't know why.
That ashtray is fucking crazy.
What the hell's wrong with this guy?
Exactly. But you know what? There's somebody out there that's making that argument. Believe me.
I bet there is. I bet there
No,
is.
there
And they
definitely
dying on
is.
that hill.
There definitely is.
So how does this work? All right, we're gonna get back to that.
That is not a hill worth dying on.
No, I wouldn't think so,
Someone
but
tries.
somebody who's a super fan of
I
the director.
literally laughed in the theater when Icarus flew into the sun. That shit was hilarious.
It's like that Iron Maiden song.
I was like, what just happened?
It's one of the
Motherfucker
few
flew into the
Marvel
sun.
movies where I was so happy not to have paid.
Dogs barking at each other. That's
What the
all.
fuck, y'all? Come here, God damn it.
It should
I'll
have
tell
been a
you,
great
a Marvel
movie.
movie that I was very disappointed in was Thor: Love and Thunder.
Oh, so bad.
I
That
could have
movie
done
is
without.
terrible. I was done. I was
wasn't-
done. I was like, that's it.
Even the special effects when he finds the kids, like just the whole thing seemed poorly planned, poorly finished. It just the whole Zeus thing, it just was so stupid.
Look, that
I-
movie scarred me so bad. I stopped going to the theaters.
Ah,
And then what did Natalie Portman become again? Oh, that was annoying too.
Is that where it started? Astray, that movie.
Bruh.
What's her
That
character called?
no, to be honest with you, I don't really feel like they've had a good Marvel film since Endgame. I mean, now that the Thunderbolts is around, I actually do feel like that was a good film.
Because the big drama
But-
was over after Endgame. Now they had to build it up. They had to start over
What
with
came out after Endgame? It was they put out that Black Widow movie that did not need to happen.
right.
But that was
But you know
actually
what?
half
I take that
decent.
back. It did need to happen for everything that's going on now.
I mean,
But
it was
at that
but
point
it
in
was
time,
okay.
it didn't need to happen.
What else?
Well, Ant-Man
But
was good.
when I seen the
Yeah.
Black Widow movie, I hated what they did with Taskmaster. I was like,
Yeah.
this ain't looking good.
If you hate what they did with
And it just got
Taskmaster and
progressively worse. And then Thor
Well-
Dark, man, when that shit came out, Thor Love and Thunder, that was the icing on the cake, the cherry right on top. I was done.
Not Sherry.
Oh, Moon Knight,
shit.
that show sucked. The Captain America show sucked. Loki was good. Loki
yeah.
was the only thing that was great after
Loki
Endgame.
was Echo was good.
I don't care. I don't care about Echo. I'm not gonna say it was good or bad because I didn't watch it.
I enjoyed Echo. And
yeah,
I know this,
I enjoyed it. I just didn't care for it, like love it.
Yeah.
right, but it was decent. I thought the Marvels was good.
Yeah.
You thought what?
The Marvel.
What?
All right, so everybody, his credibility just went to shit.
No.
I'm sorry, dude. I'm all for I love the cast. I love the idea. I thought the movie never had a dull moment. And when I was in the theater, not a single person didn't cheer. And all the young girls that were in the theater absolutely went bananas for it. I thought that was a good movie for that.
Yeah.
That's all I can say.
Not every
Sales for that
character
movie
that
said
come out with a
otherwise.
movie is going to be bangers like Endgame and all that lead up, right? It's
Right.
Time to beat Galaxy, TK.
Right.
The
They're not gonna
Marvels,
have
No,
the
not
Marvels
that
was not. It was not a good movie. I actually did go see that one. To be
I didn't
honest,
go to-
I forget about it every single time.
No,
I
and
forget
that's
about
fair.
it
I will. Yes,
until somebody brings it up.
that's fair. That's fair. That's fair. But at the same time, but by the same token, it also doesn't jump in my mind every time I think of a bad Marvel movie.
I can't understand you guys.
What is
No, the Eternals has that spot
Right.
on lock.
what is your level of a bad Marvel movie?
I see that.
What?
Thor: Love and Thunder was bad, but it wasn't Eternals bad.
Because it focuses in.
When I think of a bad Marvel movie, normally I think of Ant-Man 3.
Yeah.
I thought was just terrible.
I think of Iron Man 3.
Iron Man 3 is probably Iron Man 3 only because it had one of my favorite actors in it that played the bad guy
The
who
fake
was an
Mandarin
actor.
or the
The
other guy?
fake Mandarin, yes.
Yeah.
Ben Kingsley. Ben Kingsley.
I could have done without that story. The first Iron Man was good. The what's his name who played the dude with the whip? What the hell was his name?
Oh yeah. You mean
Rourke.
Mickey Rourke?
Whiplash.
They combined two villains to make his villain.
Yes,
Yeah.
they did.
So they did the same thing there that they did in the Ang Lee,
Despicable.
which was
It's okay, man.
stupid. But and then the third one was a little better than the second one to me, but it was not, to me, not the best stories they could have done for Iron Man. Like for a straight up Iron Man movie. They could have done different stuff that would have been better. But I don't think they're the worst movies.
Oh, she fell.
Oh no.
So when you think of best, okay, so outside of obviously, I think Infinity Wars and Endgames for a lot of people. When I think best Marvel movie, Thor Ragnarok is probably my go-to from start to finish, fun, never ends. Kate Blanchett is fantastic. The whole story holds up. Carl Urban as the dude that for the gatekeeper. Like the whole thing is, I think, one of the more fun.
Mine would be Guardians, the first Guardians movie.
Good choice. Good
I'm gonna
choice.
pick Black
I'm with you
Panther.
there, man, because they were going to that planet Hulk, and they should have just kept on going down that road.
Well,
They really
wasn't it in Infinity War? What's her name? Put Hulk to sleep, and the ship took off. It's like they should have done the World War Hulk thing from that, and just kind of kept Hulk away and didn't even bring him back. They screwed up the whole thing by putting Thor in that position that should have been Hulk instead of Thor. And then they used the Hulk as either the Beta Ray Bill or the Silver Surfer.
right.
But I think we're getting a reboot on that pretty soon.
Yeah, that's what I agree. Winter Soldier is a good choice, TK.
Winter Soldier's a good choice, but I personally, I know I watched Black Panther I don't know how many freaking times.
First
Also a great
Panther,
choice.
awesome.
Yeah, great choice. Yeah. Yeah, I mean it's like
But
everybody's got.
if I had to choose another one, it would probably be Winter Soldier.
Yeah, Winter Soldier was solid.
Echo was not good.
Hey,
Echo is a side character that probably
Echo
should
was
have never
great.
died.
It was great. You guys just hate diversity. Fuck y'all.
Yeah, straight. You guys hate diversity.
Fuck it.
Says the bald white dude. Fuck you guys.
No, man, like when I seen that they was making something for Echo, I was like, really?
why?
Echo?
Yeah.
Well,
Why?
but again, it's
other characters like her that they tried to do with her that were not in it, like they did the Marvels. Where they added 3 characters. You could have added what's her name?
no Echo. Geek is dying on this hill right now. He's not having it.
But
no matter how much I scream about.
Raised by what's his name and all this other stuff. It was supposed to be a connection with the whole Daredevil, and then however, they were coming out with the show with how Daredevil was. That it's just not it didn't need a whole season. She should have just been a character in some other bigger character series.
But the character herself is great, dude. It's a kick-ass character. But I'm not gonna die on this hill, and I feel like
I know you are choosing to.
Yeah. I gotta let it go because I think between Geek and TK and possibly Astray, if I ever make it down south, I may end up going to a bar and not coming back.
Oh,
Yeah,
no.
Iron
Nah,
Fist,
hey, you're free to like. I'm not gonna tell you not to like her.
Iron Fist was the other series that kind of failed, but I think it was slightly better than Echo, just because it involved that connection between the Defenders and all the other series that were connected a little bit, not by much.
Oh, another movie that sucks.
And that was
Doctor
a Netflix
Strange
series
in the
too. It
Multiverse
wasn't a
of
Disney
Madness.
series.
That movie sucks.
They dropped the ball with that bullshit. Hey,
Wait, did that? What was the girl's name that could change the dimensions, go through the dimensions?
America Chavez.
There you go.
That's the actress, right? Or is that the name of the character?
No, well, that's the character. I don't know the actress name.
Oh, that's actually the character. Oh, okay.
Her name?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that's the one, right? That's what I'm thinking of. Yeah, okay. When he
What
became a zombie.
TKD, I completely agree with that. That Robert Pattinson Batman is trash.
It's hot garbage.
I was
What?
entertained with that Batman, but I don't think it's the best
You guys are a hater. This is a rage baiting channel. What happened here?
Look,
The Stray was
I
just
woke up
wrong
today and I chose violence.
and Disney too much.
Who just said that? I woke up today. Do that again.
RoughShod, what was that? Was that her android head?
That was good. I woke up today and I chose violence.
You might like this.
The Stray woke up and says, "I choose to be verbally violent."
This is how I wake up. I be like this. Time to hit.
Like the Undertaker. Oh, that's pretty cool.
But hey, Frank, the cool thing is that they got these little plates. So this might get your attention. Let me put the plate in there.
I'm going to agree with Digital Caveman that the Penguin was better, but I love all of her accessories.
That's awesome.
That's awesome. Yeah.
I liked the Penguin show. As the show went on, I
It
began
slowed
to
down.
dislike it, so I just stopped watching it. I did read about what happens in the last episode, and
Right.
I'm happy I stopped watching it because I was like, that's a bit much.
Yeah,
That last episode was hurtful, dude. That broke the heart.
Colin Farrell did good.
I'm serious, man. That last episode was unnecessary.
Yeah.
That's kind of how I felt about it. When I read about it, I was like, that is an unnecessary thing for him to like. I was like, the Penguin, like I feel like the Batman series, it doesn't get the characters.
Yeah. It
doesn't understand who Batman is. It doesn't understand who the Penguin is. And I'm just imagining what they're gonna do with any like the Riddler. Like, why is he just a
like
that's not the Riddler.
It's almost exactly the same.
No. Yeah, I agree. Yeah. That was not my I didn't like that version. I mean, I liked it, but it wasn't really the Riddler.
It was more of a serial
Had you
killer.
replaced that and made it something other than Batman, and that would have been a great movie if that was somebody else. But when you say it's Batman, it's why I say it's not good. That just wasn't Batman to me.
Wait, I wrote something backwards again. I hope this one comes across good.
I hate everything.
Yep. You had a typo on thing, but it's cool.
But I'm writing backwards.
You had that typo.
Writing backwards, so give him a break.
That's pretty good for backwards.
His native
plates in there, man. It's two different ones. Wonky eye.
His native language of demonic English.
You know the chambermaid's gonna come in here tomorrow and find these notes.
It's because he hasn't had any American booze lately. Canada took it all away.
He's having a setback.
He hasn't had no Kentucky bourbon.
Yeah.
Actually, I drank Kentucky bourbon.
What's the Canadian whiskey? Is it Ensign Red?
Crown Royal.
It is Crown Royal. You're absolutely right.
Crown Royal.
It's just named. Yeah, I looked into that. I like it. I buy Ensign. That Ensign Red, whatever
Crown
it is.
Royal's good, man.
Yeah, I buy it.
I went crazy.
I remember
on,
when they first put it out here. I had heard about the story of what happened, how the person that took his recipe and went and did the other one in Canada, and I was like, that's actually good for him or her, whoever it was.
Yeah, we're finally past. Like tonight, I had dinner with a good client of ours from Texas, and we were talking how we're so happy that we're past this bullshit. You know, the whole tariff thing. You know, it never really affected our, but it's you know, like not carrying Kentucky bourbon and doing this and that and going to restaurants and they're like, oh, we only eat Canadian, we only drink Canadian, and you're like, dude. Small businesses have literally zero to do with what you're thinking you're doing here.
Yeah.
Putting a small business out of fucking business somewhere in the U.S. or Canada is really not the end game.
Right.
Well, remember, there's still Americans who don't care for Canada either. Still,
Who don't what?
Yeah.
there's still Americans that don't care for Canada either.
Oh, that's okay. No. I'm not. Listen, look, there's a lot of Canadians that don't care for Americans
We're not
either.
going to be like, oh, this is all great now. It's like, yeah, we just want the economy back the way it was.
Exactly.
Before,
Exactly.
That's it. Just fucking fix it.
Yeah, exactly.
Hey, you see what TKD said?
Not enough Crown Royal to make me like Echo, my dude. Listen, TK, you're gonna have to let this go, man. Echo was a good show, dude. Just accept it in your heart.
There, Frank. How did you get the wings to fit?
Oh, that's it.
I had an accident, but it still works. I need to figure out if I can make it a little better so it's not too hard to make this one side, because when I had to heat up and pull out the other, the original wing, it pulled the, I guess the, what do you call it? The butterfly joint part, and it broke one of the pieces. So I had to cut the other one off because it was too hard to put it back in with one peg. So this thing just pops out easy. But I mean, not easy, but I'm still able to use it and pose it, and I can just like wiggle it back in. But basically, I just heated up the wing, and you can just take the peg as is from Archangel and shove it right in. So like this one is pretty solid, and I can sit there and just like, bend it however I need to bend it.
So are you gonna paint it or add anything to it?
Well, I'm gonna take the shoulder pieces off of him and put the regular head on him, so he looks more, retro. But I got two, so.
You're gonna make
This one's the one I kit bash and customize. So I don't know if I'll paint the wings though. I might do. If I do it, I'll try to match the white in areas just to give it that bone look. But really, this is like the closest thing I could think of that looks like the original character, because his wings pretty like sharp. You can twist them. So you can point them this way.
That's so sick, dude.
Digital Caveman does not approve.
Yeah, Cobra Law has its detractors.
Digital Caveman can suck a fat one.
Oh!
Don't talk shit about Cobra Law.
What
Just
the hell?
Just don't talk.
Things to make you duck quick in the airport.
Now, in the movie.
Oh yeah, I'm ducking quick in the airport.
when you first see this guy, his wings were like that. They were similar, very similar to Archangel wings. Very similar.
Yeah, but they're just like a little bit bigger, I think, of this one piece. And actually, I can take these back ones off because they're just on a peg on the base piece itself. So if you don't want these back pieces, you can take them off, and then it's just the two wings itself. But I don't know what else I could use them for if I take.
Did he have fangs? Did he have fangs?
Does he?
No, I don't think. I don't
He has
think
fangs, right?
On it, I mean, on his arms.
No, but I mean the character in the cartoon was like almost like a vampire. He had fangs, didn't he?
Not. I mean, I don't remember him having things.
I don't know why I remembered him being more like a vampire, but anyway. Okay.
I mean, he wasn't trying to eat anybody.
Okay.
He was just trying to beat the shit out of Cobra Commander and Sergeant Slaughter.
And he worked for Serpentor.
Oculus Serpentor, yeah.
Right. Okay.
This is the schoolgirl Viper, right? It's the schoolgirl Viper.
That's awesome.
She is ready for anything. Shop, the kitchen, mayhem.
What make is that staple gun?
That's
Ooh.
a
If that's
Ryobi.
if that's Ryobi, she ain't hurt nobody.
There is no markings.
It's definitely the Ryobi color.
He said Ryobi.
What's that?
Oh, that nail gun is nice.
She looked good though. So, but the dress is not soft goods.
No, it's plastic, but there is some there give down here at the bottom.
Okay.
It's flexy.
Yeah. Flexi. She is limited though, man. To be honest with you, if you put any of her other heads on, her head ain't gonna be able to move.
Because of hair.
Yeah, her hair is so fucking long, man. It's ridiculous. And it's over.
How much? How much you pick her up for? Graybeard, what was your cost on her?
I think 25. Right? Megan. She got the battle damaged head right here. This one might be able to turn because the hair, for some reason, has gotten extremely short. It's crazy.
I know that.
But these guys are not going to ship because they got the piece that goes over.
Yeah.
But the only head that's going to swing around freely is this little one. But to be honest with you, when I saw it, I was like, ooh, that's exactly the face I'm going to have on her. I don't want her to look like Megan. I want her to look crazy. She look like she is my protector against fucking the nun.
And then she'll make you breakfast.
Damn right. These eggs and grits. Oh my God. He comes with a little screwdriver, man. I can't believe it. It's a flathead. It is so tiny, though. It is so tiny.
The accessories are great, though.
It's crazy. It is crazy. They give you. They give you so much.
This is NECA?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, when they do I've noticed how they're going to come out with another Nun, and it's going to be the ultimate figure, and it's not going to have the soft goods. Because they've already come out with another NECA that has the soft goods. And it's like the ones with the soft goods, they shaft you and don't give you as many accessories as the non-soft good version. But they charge you the same exact price. No matter which one you get, it's going to be like $35. Brand new. But they make good figures for that, for the nostalgia part of it. They make it good. Now, if they were going to get into the action figure game, NECA would definitely need to improve the articulation significantly to get into the classified maximum and all that. She won't save me.
I mean, they do well with the turtles, right?
Man, the turtles are ridiculous with the movie ones. Them things, I don't know what it is. I mean, I don't know what I don't know if they get scans from the movie, but they make them things look so good.
Yeah.
They pay a lot of they pay a lot of attention to the detail.
TK wants to loosen up the belt.
You want to loosen up the belt on what? The Nun?
He's still trying to get you to take it off.
No, fuck that. It looks. Be honest with you, it looks like there's a spot of glue on it
Oh yeah, that's not.
that they stuck it together. So I don't want to fuck with it,
Mhm.
and I don't want to piss her off, man. Last thing I need is that thing running around.
Hey, Stray, how many blue Warhammer guys do you have now? What's the count?
Silly question.
You
That
don't
is
know.
why are we talking about that, man? Why are we talking about negativity, man? Why are we being negative?
I don't think there's nothing negative about it. I think what Stray, you got like what's your part? How much percent of Joy Toy do you own now?
Oh shit.
Like you're almost up there to like majority
Don't say
stockholder.
that in front of Todd.
No.
I don't want Todd to know.
You got shares?
No, honestly, I got many.
Did you see the video of McFarlane recently where he says now when you go to the toy store in Target to go to the back in the collector's aisle for all his figures?
Well, for Walmart.
I don't know. He probably to say if Walmart has a say like a collector's aisle instead of just a toy aisle, then he said all his stuff is just going to be back there. So like his multiverse stuff, I guess, is
honestly that's better for him.
Yeah, they needed to be.
That's better for him at this point because the stuff that he does, like when depending on like how you do it, you can't have everything in the toy aisle. Like if you want blood and stuff like that, it can't be in the toy aisle, in the kids' toy aisle.
Yeah, but nobody
So
saw
him getting put in the collector aisle is actually a good thing.
They don't have it locked up.
A 5-year-old.
Now people
I have never seen this movie.
You've never seen Megan?
I haven't seen this.
You've never seen Megan either, Frank?
No, I have no like reason to go see it.
No, that's cool, dude. Listen,
me
I'll be honest
neither.
with you. My wife and I saw it in the theater. We both walked out globally disappointed.
Mm.
However, it's not terrible. It's just not great.
Yeah.
But it seemed to have caught an audience somewhere because they're doing a sequel. I did not think there would be a sequel.
You never know.
Yeah.
So I'm
not terrible, but it's not great.
They don't consider.
But we're a generation that grew up with Chucky, so it's hard to beat Chucky.
So
right?
Here's a basic Marine.
Probably watch it later.
What's that?
I say if it ends up,
here's like a
being
basic
on
one
or something later, I might watch it, but I'm not going to the theater to pay money to watch it there.
No, that was our regret. Is that we paid.
That's how I felt when I went and seen when me and my wife we went and saw Nope.
Yeah.
Which one?
Nope.
Nope. The Jordan Peele movie.
Oh no! Oh, what? That was.
I hated that movie. We walked out of there and we was like, man, we wasted a whole date night on this.
Oh, Astray just hates inclusivity. This is for sure diversity. No, you're out.
What?
No, really?
You know what my favorite movie is? Gods of Egypt.
Okay.
That movie was wonderful.
What?
The Gods of Egypt, the one with Gerard Butler.
Yup.
All right,
That was
how do we block
diverse.
somebody?
Everybody was
Block it.
included, because
Block this
everybody
guy.
in Egypt is white. So it was great.
Hey, that was authentic, right?
Right.
This is a stray when he comes out of the theater.
So Astray,
Sometimes.
you know what, Astray?
That's how
Did
it
you
was
like?
when I walked out of Thor Love and Thunder.
Did you like Get Out though?
Get Out is a great movie.
Further.
Get Out is a great movie, right? And so
Yeah, that's
when you
a good
compare
movie.
Nope, when you compare Nope to Get Out, I have to admit that Nope is nowhere near as good as Get Out.
No, it's not.
Yeah.
And look, I understand that he made that movie to be like he was trying to do like his version of a Jaws, but
Yes.
Jaws is 10 times better of a movie.
Yeah.
Wait, no, it's supposed to be about a shark?
No.
A killer shark?
No. But the metaphor is all there.
Oh, I'm like, wait, I didn't understand what that movie was then.
Apparently.
Okay.
I actually, you know what? I come to think of it, Nope really was an inferior movie compared to Get Out.
It is.
But
He said Egyptian hunkies. Wow.
Egyptian
That's
honkies.
fucked
Nice. Nice.
Egyptian
Not the Israelites
honkies.
though.
He's pissed,
Wow.
RoughShod. He lost his wings.
Damn. That head sculpt is pretty good.
Yeah. I like it. He has another one where he's not screaming, but the body though is not, because the buck he doesn't have butterfly joints. But
See,
everything
they
else
did
is
to him. What they did to him is the exact same thing they did to character here, or Falcon Cap thing. So I think, and they did the same thing to Angel too.
Yeah, Angel doesn't have butterflies.
They should have butterfly joints.
Yeah, they should.
Like, I don't understand why they didn't just use the Vulcan buck.
Later, Digital Caveman.
See ya.
Take it easy, Caveman. Thank you for stopping on by.
All right, Digital.
Because of the holes in the back.
Ooh.
That's probably why they couldn't do it. So
damn,
that sucks, because basically you had a so basically their excuse is going to be because of the two holes in the back, they couldn't put the butterflies in.
I mean, come up with a different way to put the wings on then, right?
Right.
But yeah, so I had to sacrifice this guy's wings for my customized Nemesis. But I can put the wings back on him if I wanted to. And I could put other wings on the backpack of Nemesis later if I find something different. So not a total loss. Oh, there goes a Xavier.
Crazy.
But I need my maximum Daredevil to stray.
You already put out Maximum Daredevil, but that's your Maximum Daredevil? Who the hell is that? No,
Let's see.
I'm fucking with you.
So I use the.
What did you do? What is that? Red? Not Red Hood. What's his name? His name is just the Hood, ain't it?
No, Spider-Man, Scarlet Spider-Man. The body. Are you talking about the head sculpt?
He just has everybody's accessories, huh?
Yeah, pretty much. This is the red hand, or the hand hood. Where did the cape come from? Oh, from the X-Force Gambit. the plastic cape, and
okay.
then Captain America's gauntlets, except the silver part. That's Scarlet Spider-Man. Captain America boots, which I actually bored out and put it over as a sleeve on the leg so I don't ruin the body. And it came out the bottom so I could put the boot on. That's why I kept the Scarlet Spider-Man little anklet things over it so it doesn't look too shitty.
Right.
And then he kept the Scarlet Spider-Man belt, and then I had this from this Daredevil's body. The Daredevil body that this came from was trash. It was just horribly just made.
Yeah.
Oh,
But
I know which one
I
you're
just-
talking about too. It suffers from rubber legs.
That and just there was no ab. Well, there was an ab crunch, but it didn't twist at the waist. I don't remember if there was butterflies or not, but it wasn't very good.
Butterflies. It was on the Bucky cap.
Oh, but yeah, I bought a couple of Captain Americas that were on sale just to do this custom that I saw online, but I couldn't do the custom that they were saying to do on the boot, where they said so where you can replace basically this part onto the leg, where it tells you to like cut out a little bit of the top of the boot and then pops on with like some extra stuff, but I screwed up. So then I basically got my little Dremel tool, drilled it all the way through and just slid it over like a boot, because then the peg from this leg pops out at the bottom and then I can put the shoe on. I over customized on that, but this actually is better, and it could still swivel at this without any problems.
Right.
Same thing with the gauntlet. It's a full gauntlet, but I have this part, the Scarlet Spider-Man little bracer or the wrist thing over the gauntlet. So this is my temporary Daredevil and I still have to try and fix my 3-pack Daredevil, because the mushroom pegs that are on that come off right here at the swivel, they broke off, both of them. So I have to find the right screws with a saw where you can drill a hole and put a screw and then just pop the little shin part back over it. But I haven't been able to try that yet. So,
Right.
And then he was gifted Captain America's shield because Captain America gave his boots and arms to him. So he might as well give him the shield.
Right. The thing that everybody that I've been looking around at has been wanting to see is this deal.
Oh yeah.
They want to see that platinum. I don't know when it's going to show up.
Yeah, that's the one I'm looking for. More than I've seen the blue one at GameStop, but I want the red one.
I have not seen it at all. At all. Now, I don't know what is going on here at all. What is this?
I have zero
What the
interest in
fuck
that.
is that?
What is that?
It has 3 different heads, right? The lion and some other, the witch in the wardrobe. I don't know.
Hang on. Let me.
What is that? I don't understand that character.
Here we go.
There you go. It's like the leader without the green, and then
That's weird.
I don't know who the regular
It's
head's
based
supposed
off
to
of
be.
something that happened in a comic.
Yeah, it is. It is a comic thing. What was that other Superman called? The one you wanted? The straight.
Cyborg.
What was that called?
Cyborg Superman.
Cyborg?
Okay.
Yeah, Cyborg Superman.
DC. And it's DC Multiverse, or is it a?
It's DC Multiverse.
Okay.
That is it right there.
Yeah, they only have the blue one, but it's not available at GameStop. Is the red one like a
I
chase?
have the other ones.
Yeah. Red one's a chase. They waiting for that son bitch to drop.
Well, no, that's a Target exclusive.
The red one is? Hmm.
Yeah.
It ain't showing up yet here at all, man. I assume here the next week or so. But yeah, Lionhead, I'm like, what the hell? This, yeah. I reserve my speculation on this fig until after I see the movie.
Oh shit, he's on the website, but he's out.
Yeah, he's on the site. Yeah.
I'll put it on my wish list, so if it pops up, I'll let you know. $22.99 too.
Yeah.
Is that a good price?
I mean, at least it's not 25 or 30.
Right.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
GameStop is getting out of control with their prices.
Yes.
GameStop is getting disrespectful.
It done lost the goddamn mind.
All of it. All of whatever was left of their minds is out the damn door. They done lost their rabbit ass mind.
I don't understand the what you talking about this at all.
Ben Cooper?
Yeah. I mean, I understand, but I don't understand.
I got that Megatron, that studio series Megatron y'all looking for.
Oh, you did?
Really?
Pistol?
Yeah, you see it? Yeah.
Hang on.
Damn, so you paid $55 for that?
Hang on a second.
Just to spite y'all.
Hang on. Hang on a second.
I love that Ashtray has the right motivation.
Are you going to get it, or are you just joking?
No.
No, I'm gonna get it.
No. I'm gonna end this came with the YOLO part. Optimus Prime.
Wait a minute. You said that
Which, if you're wondering, this is a really great figure.
Yeah.
Like it's made out of die cast, and the head lights up. Let's see if I can. Yeah, there you go.
Nice.
Oh, that's cool.
And then when you turn it off, he's dead prime. Lights out.
Guys.
Still on. There it goes. Out.
There you go. He's dead, Jim. Well, yeah, I'm gonna get the yellow part Megatron, and I'll be done with it. I'm gonna get the Starscream too. But yeah, I'm not worried about that Studio Series Megatron. It don't look good.
Yeah.
I think it looks good. I think they hid the backpack, like they got rid of the backpack, like the Siege one had, but it still turns into the tank.
Like,
and the treads go in the.
Here's Studio Series Prime.
If it turns into a tank, it ain't Megatron.
Yeah.
You're one of those, Fumbling.
I hate to say it, but I don't collect obviously Transformers, but just the idea that the argument or the decision was made that they said, listen, we don't want it to be a PK-47, whatever the gun is, but we're still okay with it being another weapon of mass destruction in a tank. Seems absurd to me.
I just think it's pointless to have it be that big of a gun and no figure in the line can hold it.
Yeah, that too. Yeah.
But in the Studio Series one,
I mean, you gotta. So
he was showing. So
here's how I say it. I may not like the Megatron, but I do completely understand why he's a tank and not a gun.
No, and if they make
because it's too many instances where kids have gotten shot or somebody's gotten shot when they had a fake gun in their hand.
Mhm.
And the last thing you want is a bunch of kids running around with a freaking,
Yeah,
pistol.
RoughShod, that video
So in
you guys sent
Hasbro, the
me a
last
while
thing they
back
did to
where
get
those
shot
kids
holding
were
one of
hiding
their
from the
toys.
cops and they had a fucking gun. That could have been a fake gun. That could have, let's say, the Megatron gun, and they're like pretending that it's a real gun, or in this case, it was a real gun. But they could have got killed by the cops.
That shit was
Right. And you know what?
Yeah.
You made a good point. I have to admit, right. And remember, I come from a Canadian perspective. So we don't, we, we're very, very strict gun laws here. So we don't see that. But you make a good point, actually. I hadn't thought about that. So yeah, you're right. Any loss of life for a toy that's avoidable. Yeah, thank you. I hadn't thought about that.
that was a
God
crazy
damn you,
video.
Ashtray. Why you got to be all real like that?
That was a crazy video
Hate.
though, man. It was.
Hate.
God damn you, man.
Air conditioner or something like that, man. And they just had the pistol, man, and they were handling it. The way they were just fucking with it. I'm like, oh my god, the thing's gonna go off any second.
I was waiting for
Are you
one
talking
of
about
them to
that one with
accidentally.
those two kids hiding behind the
Yeah.
little, like, whatever they was hiding behind? Dude, I was nervous. I was like, oh my gosh.
I was like, the cops got gun on them. They're fumbling with the gun. I mean, fumbling. They were fumbling the gun.
I mean, they're passing it back into. He's like,
Oh
okay, you
my
have it.
God.
No, you have it.
I wanted
And they like
Man,
look
I
peeping
got
around
it.
the corner. I'm like, oh man, this is gonna be bad.
It was like any second now.
I mean,
Somebody
those cops handled that very well. I'll say that.
Yeah.
You know,
They
but
I would have wanted to see the
I
cops
could
tase
tell. I
one of
could
the
tell
kids.
towards the end they was getting a little irritated though.
Watch your brother get tased. Bzzz.
that one guy went up in there, man, just fucking said, fuck it.
Yeah.
Just, he just went up
I
in
mean,
there
at
and said,
one
"Fuck
point,
it."
those kids wasn't listening.
They weren't. Everybody gets shot, man. I can't believe. I'm glad they came up with the plan to fucking shoot the non-lethal round like at the ground and just cause
And they're like, ooh.
it freaked them out.
Now I was hoping like hell them kids wasn't gonna start like return because that one kid actually pointed the gun like he was gonna return fire.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Oh my God, I'm so surprised he did not get shot. Oh my God.
That's crazy. The fact that's even a thing is crazy. That you were saying, thank God he didn't get shot. To me, that's insane.
Like, where did he get the
I'm
gun?
in Texas, right? So we have
punished
guns
for that?
but you got to be responsible with your guns, man. Like your kids should not have access to your
That was
guns at all.
that was a Sky pistol, y'all. I know that company. That Stormtrooper looking gun is made by SCCY. One of the cheapest guns you can get.
Wow.
Damn.
And it's an actual firearm?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
And they were playing with
man, they make them very colorful nowadays, fumbling. They get creative and decorative with their guns now. I ain't lying.
Oh, actually, I'm glad you brought that up because when we were we have some of the strictest gun laws in the world, but in the stores where they do sell them, what you guys have in the States, Cabela's, or Bass Pro Shops, I suppose. So, right. So Cabela's so anyway, part of that Bass Pro family. So here we were going to grab some camping gear, and I look up, and they've got all these shotguns, and there's some that are like pink, white, like made like a Fortnite gun colors, like all this stuff, and I'm thinking. So I said to the guy, "Go, hey, are those pellet guns?" And he's like, "No, those are 12 gauges," and I'm like, "But they look like toys," and he was like, "Yeah, like you can color them however you want." And I thought, "Oh, that's fucking absurd." Now, like, I'm sorry for again, you coming from a country where we don't have that many guns, and you're thinking you're decorating them like toys, like it's not a toy, right? Like it was so weird. Anyways, like they had so many weird like
oh yeah, when you see a little pink Magnum, you be like,
right.
Well, you got to boost your sales somehow.
Right.
Or a gold revolver. I ain't gonna lie, a gold revolver is kind of sexy, but it's besides the point.
But yeah, like pink shotguns, and I was like, "What the fuck? Who needs a pink shotgun?" Anyway.
You'd be surprised.
Well, see
They
now
wouldn't do it if it wasn't selling.
the guns are made with less metal. I mean, it's more of that polymer type
Yeah,
shit.
that's right. Yeah, you can tell that it's
They
correct.
change the color of every single gun.
Correct.
Makes them lighter.
Now, here the one thing you don't need a license for in Canada for hunting is crossbows.
Yeah. Same
So
here.
Yeah, I think it's the same here. But when you're going hunting for a specific thing, you need to get that specific license.
Yes, right,
Yeah.
right. So, but you can buy a crossbow here without being like
Yep.
vetted. Yeah.
Yeah.
Shit, you
Or
pretty much can buy a
compound bow.
shot. You can
Yes.
get a shotgun down here without being.
Yeah, shotguns are less weight.
Shit,
You know,
you
it's
used to
not
be
a
able to go to
pistol.
Walmart and buy a gun.
Pistols are the main thing in like
Right.
California that they're like, you need to wait this many days because we're afraid you're going to go on a killing spree. And
Shotguns didn't have that. You could buy that bitch the day of and take it out and shoot everybody with it.
Well, I think I said once before, I probably already mentioned, I'm sorry for repeating myself, but in Canada, your gun has to be on a separate floor than your ammo, and both have
That's
to be under lock and key. They can never be at the same place at the same time unless you're at the shooting range. And then you have to have
Wow.
a submitted route from your home to the shooting range that you give the authorities, and you've let them know that if I'm not on that route and I'm stopped with this and by possession, you can charge me. Like
damn,
you have to take the route that you've agreed to.
fuck that. Jesus Louise.
Yeah, no,
That's
some of the
crazy.
strictest gun laws. I think only Australia has stricter gun laws than we do.
How the fuck does Australia have stricter gun laws?
Yeah, I know.
There's dangerous shit there.
I
mean,
know,
there's
and everything
less,
can fucking kill you there. I know, it's crazy.
there's less. I
Man,
mean, for
look,
domestic.
Australia is the world of Warhammer 40K. All right, you need flamethrowers. You need bolt. You need everything.
Yourself from all the
You need
natural
chainsaws.
creatures.
Right.
Because I'm sorry, I'm gonna lose my shit if I see one of them big ass spiders
You're
just
fucking right.
chilling on the goddamn.
Yeah.
I am done.
Laughing at you with the raid king. Laughing at you. What are you gonna do with that?
Fuck
Not kill
that.
those things.
You think raid them things?
Raid will not kill those
Them
things.
things is gonna sit there and fucking flip the goddamn raid cans out of your hand.
That ain't no bug killer. I'm a bug
That damn,
killer.
hey, that's
If
spider.
I
That spider
see
gonna
a
slap that
spider
raid can out of your
and I
hand.
can't get it out of the house or kill it, then it's like we need to burn everything. Sorry. Start over.
Yeah, I would never. No. Australia is definitely not on my list of any place I would live ever.
And then I was talking to damn, what's his name? God dang it. You know, Gigaswap, Gigashock in Australia. And he said that he had one of them spiders go across his face before.
Oh,
No. I would have been done. Because I'm not finna look for it. I'm out.
When I was in Costa Rica, the cockroaches were literally the size of small plates.
Just be glad you didn't see the spiders in Costa Rica because those things can be up to 2.5, 3 feet.
No, didn't see those. We ran into a bushmaster, the most venomous snake in the world, when we were on a trail.
Woo.
And you can hear the and he just said, everybody stop. And everybody stopped. And he said, nobody move. And then we waited, what seemed like an eternity, but was probably just a couple of minutes. And then he said, okay, it's gone. But for those 2 minutes, dude, you're looking around trying to pick who you're gonna run faster than, who you might throw in front of the ground.
Sorry, Astray.
You're looking at your wife and thinking, who has the most life insurance between you. There's a lot of decisions get made quickly.
See, the problem would have been is the second he would have said stand still, I would have been out. I would not have been waiting. I would be like, fuck that. Stand still.
In that split second, In that split second, Graybeard's already made the full assessment of who lives, who dies. He's running.
Y'all looking at that, and y'all look back. Me and Virgo are gone. We're just.
Bruh.
Well, I don't know. Depending on what I had in my hand. If I had a garden hoe in my hand, then I might. I've taken
And then
snakes.
I seen that picture of like when it's spider season in Australia, and it's just webs every goddamn where.
Oh yeah.
We got that
Yeah,
around
no.
here.
Yeah.
Certain times of the year, when the trees get swarmed with like spider webs.
Yep.
Down south for me, a few cities, there's when like all the tarantulas just come up and they're walking all over the place. It's crazy.
Fuck
I know what
no.
you're talking about. And no.
No. Yeah.
The only spider
Because
you like
there
is
needs to be
Spider-Man.
some sort of mass. Like you know how there's like no limit on killing wild hogs. It needs to be the same thing for all spiders.
The world needs spiders, man. Not
Fuck
all
them
of them,
damn
but
things.
some of
Fuck
them. Just like we
spiders.
need bees.
Fuck mosquitoes.
Just get
What
out of
else?
my house. That's all they need to do.
What else is there to fuck?
Hey, I have a respect for the spider. If they got a web up, get them motherfuckers, man. Get all them motherfuckers you can get. Kill them all. Kill all them speeders.
Spiders
Yeah,
have
they gotta go.
That's
I have a
funny.
respect for the spider.
Oh yeah, you got to, dude.
Everything else, maybe not so much. The spider and the frogs. The spider, the frogs, and the lizards, we cool. The snakes, no.
Stay out of the fucking way.
The snakes, they got to give me a little bit of room.
I
They
can
gotta
deal
give
with
me a
snakes.
little bit of room.
Snakes are great. I can deal with snakes.
Until you
The
see one.
spiders. Man, let me tell you something about spiders. Hold on, y'all. Let's have Animal Planet for a second.
Oh,
Spiders be plotting. Spiders, they be sitting there still. They don't even move.
Yep.
And they'll be there for hours.
Yep.
And they're just watching everything you do.
they
And then it's that one moment when you think they're gonna be there when you get back, and they gone.
They're gone.
And you look
And you're
around,
like,
and you look all around everywhere.
You're laying on your chair,
Can't find
taking a nap with your mouth cocked open, and that fucker just went bloop, fell right in your mouth. You
As
swallowed
soon
it.
as you sleep,
Oh.
it'd be like, gotcha, bitch. Ah.
If you
I'm
can get
telling
to
you.
sleep, because
Oh, don't let them be on the ceiling. They'll do that little slow descent.
Spider-Man your ass.
Fucking Tom Cruise. Dun, 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 dun.
Yeah.
Just waiting for their opportunity. I'm telling you, spiders are clever. Y'all are underestimating spiders.
Oh no, they for real clever.
Man.
Yeah. Hey, listen, that scene from Arachnophobia.
Spiders, especially, don't let it be a brown
eyes light
recluse.
up. Yeah.
Marilyn
Spiders
Manson.
will go into the toilet.
Are
They
you
will
gonna
hide in the toilet.
Yeah.
lock her up in the clear case? Say, do not open after midnight.
I put her evil.
Look,
face on.
anytime I go to the toilet, I always check under the goddamn. I'm telling you, I done found spiders under the toilet seat.
Damn,
Oh,
where the hell do you live?
Yeah, like what's going on over there?
They get in your house.
Texas.
They
Oh,
here.
They do.
You
They'll
know,
find a way.
Man, hey, check this out. They be sitting by your front door, just waiting. They just be like in a little ball, just sitting there.
Waiting for you to open that motherfucker.
You open the door, you don't pay no attention. You just walk out to go get the paper or whatever. They just run. They run in.
They come in itty bitty and then they eat all the dust and all the little creatures in your house and they grow.
But they yeah, and they lay low. They lay low for a long time
until they get brave.
Yeah.
I think that's exactly what Estray was saying.
Oh yeah, they come out with these spiders be coming out with their chests all puffed. They be like,
yep. With the little arms up in the air.
I'm grown now.
Fucker, I'm ready to go.
I'm grown now. What you gonna do?
And then they move so fucking
What you gonna do?
fast. They move fast too, boy. They
My room. My room.
Now you see me, now you don't.
Yeah, geek world for sure.
Fast, man.
Gentlemen, I have to call it a night. I have an early meeting tomorrow. But
Good night, sir. Thank you for stopping by, though. Safe journeys.
Appreciate you as always, Astray, Frank,
Don't
chat.
party too hard in Calgary.
All right, man.
We'll see y'all later.
Go Raiders.
Yes. All right.
No.
Hey, Stray fumbling. I gotta jump off too, so I'll catch you guys later.
All right, take it easy, Frank. Thanks for
All right, man.
Thanks for having me on.
no
Thanks
problem.
for torturing me with that Hulk.
Yeah.
If I get another one, I'll send you one. How about that?
Oh shit.
Just to make
Yeah, you know what? You do that. Let me review it. I'll send it back.
No, if I send you one, you can keep it.
Uh-oh. Look at that.
If.
All right, we'll see. We'll see. We'll see what happens.
All right. Catch you guys later.
Take it easy, Frank.
All right,
Have a
man.
good one. Oh my goodness. I think NECA, man, Astray, I think NECA could do a good job if they got to get more articulation, though. A little bit more.
I think when they do those little horror movie figures like that, I don't think they really be trying. I think they just be trying to get some product on the shelf.
That's what I've noticed with them bullshit little sections like that, man. It's a rotation.
Yeah.
It's a bad rotation. But it's predictable. It's like, oh.
Yeah, it is.
You just gotta wait the shit out.
Because then they turn around and they do the ultimate version.
Yeah, well, they do it in reverse. Like the Nun, they came out with the soft goods first. So the ultimate version is coming of her, but then the Megan, they did the ultimate version of Megan first, and then came out with the soft good version after. It's weird, but
I didn't even know they. Here's the one thing I'll give NECA props for though. They will do a product that is like out of there. Like they did a 1-in-1 scale version of it was her, right?
yeah, the one that M3.
Yeah, M3 has it.
Hell yeah, that shit is.
I'm like
out of control.
What company do you know is doing stuff like that?
Right?
1-to-1 scales?
That is out of control.
I mean, and I'm not talking about a helmet. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, I'm talking about a full scale figure.
Dude, I dig the face. I dig the fucked up face on her, man. That thing, I swear to God, it is a schoolgirl Viper. Ready to go.
Alley Viper?
Yep. I'll skip a school Viper. That's what actually sold me. I was like, if I had this little fucking thing, I was like, that's exactly, I would have that damn head on now. She looks tight now. I don't like I hate when they do the plastic like on the dress like this, but it don't look too bad because it's kind of short, so it don't fuck up with anything. But
yeah.
And the nail gun is just ridiculous. That thing is freaking ridiculous. It's just like now I got a nail gun and I got a chainsaw. I'm gonna have a construction tool fucking set up.
Yeah, that's definitely a good set for that. The accessories in that pack is pretty good.
Dude, have you ever fucked with one of these guys?
Is that
I have no
Sentinel?
I don't know what it is. The dude Figures of Action Review, he sent me this shit. He said he was done with it.
Let me see.
Huh?
Can you get it to clear up a little? It looks like
It's Miles Morales.
it's blurry. I can't really blow yourself up.
Oh, that's right. Boom. I don't think it'll pick up good. It just is not picking up good. But it's a Miles Morales. He got an ugly symbol. I don't even think you'll be able to see it. It's so ugly.
That look. I don't think that's the SH Figure Arts version. Is that the Sentinel version?
No, this is a knockoff.
Oh, is it a knockoff of like a Mafex or something?
Yeah.
Okay.
But he comes with little Jordans and shit. Well, they're not Jordans. They're just fucking orange ass shoes. He came with these damn shorts that they don't buckle real well. But the jacket don't look bad. It came with a shitload of hands and web stuff. And this cool little ass stand.
See, that stand doesn't look like a Mafex stand. That stand looks more. That looks like it's supposed to be the That looks like it's supposed to be a knockoff of the Sentinel Spider-Man.
Trying.
But are the joints tight on it?
Yeah, he ain't bad. Well, now see, his leg just came off because I'm fucking with him. But that's the first thing I noticed was his leg would pop out. They would pop out real easy, but they would pop right back in. No problem. But if you keep fucking with them, they will come out, especially when you're fucking with these clothes. If you got the clothes on them, you can lose shit. But as far as the movability goes, it isn't bad at all. I fuck around with him, but it's like I said, the joints, he come out like his leg came back out just now, that easy. But that's because I'm trying to have him in a stupid ass Michael Jordan pose. I'm trying to accomplish it, but I don't think it's gonna work. Yeah, he got the broke leg again. But I was surprised. Yeah, he moves around pretty well, I guess. But he was the dude was getting rid of him. He was like, he had a few of them. He was like, respond to this video and tell me what you want. And I did.
Yeah.
He sent it. And I was like, oh shit. But I've been wanting to see a bootleg, So I've been, just see, to have it in your hand and be fucking with it. I was like, shit, now I ain't got to pay for one. Fuck
yeah. The CT Toys knockoffs are, I mean, from the one I got is pretty good. But I recently thought about something, and I was like, that's cool that CT Toys is doing that, but I don't know if that's good overall because now they're like just doing a bunch of different characters, and I'm like, okay, should we really be supporting a knockoff company?
Right.
It's one thing for them to put out, one, maybe two. But like when it's like just like an assortment of characters, it's kind of like I don't know about that now.
Right now you're going like really. I mean, and then you're like, what the fuck?
Like I see people excited for it. They're like, "Oh, CT Toys is doing a black suit Spider-Man." I'm like, but it's a knockoff. Like I understand that it's not a bad knockoff, but it's still a market. Knockoff.
That's the scary thing is the knockoff is getting a market.
Yeah,
a serious market.
And then to make it worse, you got people who are like they're collecting knockoffs.
Yeah,
like they will never buy a real version of it, and they're like, yeah, I'm fine with the knockoffs. Yeah, they may not be as well painted, but it's close enough. And I'm like, the quality on most knockoffs is shit. Like you'll never really know what it's like to have that figure if you're always just buying knockoffs. Sometimes some things are lightning in a bottle, Like that's kind of how I
Right.
feel about this Wolverine. Like it's lightning in a bottle. But
Right. You can't expect it
do
all
I
the
think they're
time.
going to be able to continue to push that kind of quality? Because it ain't like that figure is perfect. Let's not get that twisted. Because I did have to fix some things on it. You know, like the paint on it wasn't as sharp, and the legs actually, if when you bend the knees, it actually pops out too far.
Mm.
So I mean, it's
Terrible.
not like these figures are perfect. Now the joints are tight on it. You know, you're gonna be able to get it into poses no problem, but it's not perfect. You know, it's not the real product. You know, it's not doing what it's supposed to. And then the next thing is that from a you know artistic point of view, like that's somebody's work, you know, that they're just copying and making a bunch of money off of. Somebody sat down and sculpted and worked that articulation out and engineered that. And basically by supporting those kind of companies, you're essentially making their work, you know, basically worthless.
Yep.
Like
So,
there's
hey,
another knockoff company called Mess Toys, and they're doing like knockoff amazing Yamaguchi figures. And it's one thing for them to do characters that already exist, but now they're starting to make other characters that haven't even been put out officially yet.
Right.
And it's like, do you really want to support that? Because now when they do try to go put out that black suit Spider-Man, there's already a knockoff on the market.
You're right. And then it's going to get compared to it.
Yeah.
That's the sad part. It'll get compared to it. Like, oh, let's see how it compares to the knockoff. And then if it doesn't mount up, oh my God,
Man,
that can be detrimental. Oh man, hey, what do you Let me ask you this, man. The Wolverine, the new Wolverine, the one that you've seen. He looks. I like it. I like how he looks. Don't get me wrong. And there's been many a Wolverine. I like how he looks. But doesn't he have just single jointed elbows? And that's it?
Yep. He has single jointed elbows. He has the head sculpt is decent. It's not a bad head sculpt at all. The body itself, I don't think it's beefy enough for how they look. So here's I got issues with this whole thing. One, the concept itself doesn't make sense. You can't call it Marvel versus Capcom. You have to call it Marvel versus Marvel.
Right?
You know what I'm saying? So, and I've seen people say, well, oh, you know, it's so that, you know, when you get the Jada toys, yeah, but that's Jada Toys. That's not Hasbro. You know, Jada Toys was not making those figures to go with your Marvel Legends. Now it's cool that they're in a scale similar enough to where they can be played with together, and you can make your Marvel versus Capcom, but that wasn't its intention. However, Hasbro's intention is to sell this to you to Marvel versus Capcom, which is crazy. Right. So I mean, yeah, it's not a bad looking Wolverine, but you got this great ab crunch, which is great, but now he doesn't have toe articulation, so you're not gonna be able to really get him in those deep poses and make it look good. Which brings me to another point. The level of articulation for what you saw them do in the video games, you're not going to be able to replicate it.
Let me see if I can get any type.
I mean, look at that Silver Samurai. That Silver Samurai is using old parts. I see pins. You know? So for all those people that like to brag about pinless, Hasbro hasn't stopped using it yet. They haven't gone full pinless. It looks like they made a new torso and they said, all right, good enough.
But they give you the big old claw effects, man. The claw effects.
I mean,
And I don't
it's
even
cool, but I think there was one of those Wolverine. Oh, I got the Amazing Yamaguchi Wolverine that came with claw effects.
They don't look bad,
So, I
man.
mean, look at that. Like that does not. They're trying to sell this to you as a video game, and it's not.
Right.
It's just two Marvel characters in a box. It's not Marvel versus Capcom. They can't even market it that way. I mean, they are, but they can't.
Right.
Like, they can't literally say it's Marvel versus Capcom. They have to say it looks like it, or it has that feel.
Now, I ain't gonna lie, if I catch his ass on clearance, he got.
Honestly, I do think this toy line is going to sell, because the only one I don't think is going to sell that well is the War Machine in Omega Red.
It's hard to say. Well, you know what? It all depends on what you're getting it for.
Now, the next question is, what is the price going to be? Because if we're talking
Right.
$70, $80, I don't think these are going to sell that fast.
I think a lot of it's gonna they went OG with the Thanos. I remember him back in the day, like in the early 80s. He had that look.
Yeah, I mean, and Thanos is one of my favorite Marvel characters of all time. But he's still using a regular old ab crunch. Why didn't you give him a new torso?
He ain't part of the Maximum line yet. You gotta get him in the Maximum line.
And that's my biggest argument against this. You know they're going to be doing maximum versions of these characters.
Yeah, everybody's waiting for it now. It's gonna hurt the Marvel Legend, I guess, the worst. The regular Marvel Legends.
Yeah. Like, every year they find a new way to sell you the same Wolverine, the same Captain America, every year. And I hear people say, "Oh, this one's the definitive." But then next thing I know, they're talking about the next one that's coming out. And it's like, but I thought the Wolverine that you said the last time was definitive.
Right. There's going to be another. I think that's what
it's always going to be another.
Yeah, it's always going to be another. There'll always be another until there just isn't anymore.
And I feel like the Captain America and Venom 2-pack, in my opinion, is the weakest because of the accessories. Like, Venom needs way more accessories to really be the Marvel versus Capcom Venom.
Right.
And I see pins again. Pins on his legs.
Hey,
so it's like they give you half new, half old, figures. And I'm like, okay, are they upgrading or are they not upgrading?
Right. I tell you,
because I got that other Venom they did, but he's so wobbly because they used rubber on his knee joints and stuff, so he doesn't really stand well.
Hey. Well, I mean, a lot of this is going to be people that don't have the character. They don't have it. This is their time to get it. You're going to have those folks, and I don't know who. I don't know. I think this right here. That I smell that at Ollie's, man. I smell it. I smell
It more than likely will end up at Ollie's.
Why?
I don't see a lot of people clamoring for this.
You know, I know. One, I'm like, when I first saw it, I was like, "What the fuck, man? Starro in Marvel? Why is Starro in the Marvel universe?" But then I was like, "Who the fuck is this character? Why do I care about this character? And why do I not remember it? Because I don't care. Why did they give us this? I don't know. I would have took like a Brood, man. They should have made a Brood or something. The Brood Queen.
I don't know, man. Like, I feel like Hasbro always half-asses everything they do.
Well, I wouldn't necessarily say this is half-ass for this one.
Well, that ain't, because that actually took new tooling, right?
Yeah,
But when
yeah.
you break it down, it's just a tentacle monster.
Right, yeah, exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not like it's some new character with all new parts. It's just a tentacle monster.
Hey,
Like, those legs are probably all the same.
It's eye articulates, I think.
You know, like, those legs are probably the same mold, and the only thing they had to actually mold was the middle piece and the eye and the opening. You know, like that. Fuck, that damn toy was cheap to do.
Yeah, it is. It's definitely. I'm checking it out here because it looks like
That eyeball does look pretty cool, though. I'll give him that.
It looks like this thing just doesn't. See, I think at some point, man, that leg, it's going to go to a fucking wire or something like that. It's got to.
Well, if you're gonna be like making it looks like kind of, yeah, if you're gonna be doing that, it has to be a wire.
Mm.
So yeah, like I was trying to say earlier, like that'll be cool for like just to have a squid monster. But
Yeah.
like, what am I gonna buy that for? The Witcher, you know, so he can have something else to kill.
Right. I mean, it'd be cool if it was big enough and articulated enough where you could, you know, it could hold a figure up. That would be cool. Like if you could have it grabbing it, but I don't think it. I don't think you'd be able to pull it off. They make it look good. I see that right there, man. $24.99 at Ollie's.
Oh, it's gonna be at Ollie's.
This
For
coming
sure.
Christmas.
For sure. I mean, I don't know about Christmas. Damn, that's crazy. But I definitely see that ending up at Ollie's.
Now I know this guy is the fucking star. He is the meat and potatoes
That
of the
to
whole.
me is the best figure they revealed.
The whole shebang.
I might actually get that. And it's not even that I think they did that figure perfectly. It's just that it actually looks like an improvement.
Yeah. I kind of wish the one on the right, I wish they would have had used that darker on them. This isn't bad, don't get me wrong, but when you have them side by side, the darker one looks more appealing to me. But
you know what they're gonna do? They're gonna re-release it with those colors.
Right.
And thanks for bringing that up, there's not that much paint deco on this new Juggernaut.
No. I mean, it's pretty. I mean, well, to be honest with you, it's the Juggernaut.
It looks like just the bottom of his boot. Oh, and maybe the bands on his arms are painted.
I wonder if he can clap.
He should be able to. He has nothing blocking him from doing that. That sounded moist, by the way.
Ah! Good night, man. He is a big mamma jamma.
Now I don't like the fact that his crotch area doesn't really have much detail.
It's kind of hard. It's kind of hard with that big guy. I hate to say
But
it.
I will say that figure to me is the best figure of that entire wave.
Yeah. Man, oh man. Look at that. Look at that. Look at him flying through the air.
Yeah, that's a good pose.
Ah.
That pose is not that good, but I see why they picked that angle. Yeah, that pose is pretty bad.
Yeah. It doesn't make any sense. Why are you punching the ground?
Yeah.
Why do you care? But I guess they had to show the effect.
They should have put him in like one of those because I want to say in the game when he punched, he was like this kind of.
Like what?
And that's another thing. I would implore people to go look at the Marvel vs. Capcom sprites, look at those sprites, and then look at the figure. And then you tell me if that looks like Marvel vs. Capcom.
That's not actually.
I think they should have went all out. They should have did more heroic style bodies for Wolverine, Captain America, whoever else they decide to do. They should have gave them those beefier bodies. And I think that would have been better. And to me, I mean, I know everybody's not as critical as I am, but I just feel like if you're gonna call something and base it off of something, at least try to actually get it to look like it.
Right? Tell me about it. It is crazy. Oh man. Yeah, I agree with you. This guy right here, a pair of hands and some effects. That's it. That's all he's getting with him.
I mean, hell, that's basically maximum right there.
He's a big boy. Damn.
That's maximum Juggernaut. I mean, do they need to do another Juggernaut? Probably
Absolutely.
not. Because they're not. I don't think they're ever going to give him double jointed knees.
No.
I think the only thing they'll do is do like we were saying earlier and give him that darker color, and then be done with it.
Right.
But I feel like these figures would have done just fine on their own had they released them individually instead of in 2-packs.
Yeah.
So I don't understand why they decided to go with 2-packs instead of just using the single Gamerverse boxes, because it's not really Marvel versus Capcom, it's Marvel versus Marvel.
Right.
When you put them in a 2-pack like that.
Right.
Had you sold them individually and pawned them off as Marvel versus Capcom, I think that would have been better.
Right. Yeah, they're gonna have a tough time because I ain't gonna lie, a lot of the 2-packs they end up sitting just because nobody wants.
They do.
They don't want to pay the price.
2-packs really don't sell well.
Right.
Not for them, at least.
Because they don't never put, to get a 2-pack to sell, you gotta put 2 badass figures in it. Shit. You can't have, you can't do the old one of them is pretty great and the other one is pretty mid-grade. And then sell it
Yeah.
at 70. I'm like, you're just trying to get rid of a fig.
Yep.
But if you don't have the fig already, then I guess I get. And then on top of that, what is the tag going to be? What's the price tag on it? Because
Yeah. And I'll use War Machine as another example. So War Machine in Marvel vs. Capcom had some crazy super moves.
I believe it.
The big old freaking shoulder cannons that would drop, and he would like do this big ass missile firing thing straight into this, straight into the air. Like, you're not gonna be able to do most of what these characters did in that video game with these figures.
Right. It's crazy.
And yet they're marketing it this way. And I'm just like, that to me is the wild part.
Yeah, in the end, it's just they're doing whatever they need to do to make money. They're taking a shot, see what sticks. But you're right, though. I don't think 2-packs was the way to go. I'm like, I don't know how far these plans were set in motion. I'm pretty sure they were thinking this shit up before the tariffs, but at this point, there ain't nobody gonna be buying them things. They're heading somewhere to a store near you.
I think people are gonna buy that Psylocke and Thanos 2-pack and swap it. They're gonna swap it with their old Psylocks and their old Thanoses and take that shit right back.
I believe it.
And I see them doing the same thing with the Wolverine and Silver Samurai 2-pack.
Well, hell, you could probably get away with it with all of them. Shit.
I mean, yeah.
You go buy yourself.
You can swap out Captain Americas. You could swap out Venoms. You could, yeah.
The only one you ain't gonna be able to swap is Big Boy Juggy and fucking Octopus.
You won't be able to. Well, Octopus comes in a closed box.
Yeah.
So yeah, you can.
Oh, true. Yeah.
And as for Juggernaut, you can swap him too.
Oh shit.
If you have the 80th Juggernaut or 85th, whatever it was, you can swap it. The one that came with the Colossus 2-pack.
Okay. That is correct.
You can swap that. So I don't get it.
That's money, man. They just trying to, they believe that the toy hunting is going to die soon, and they're partially right. But
well, yeah, because now who wants to go in the store when I can just order it online?
Yeah.
But for those of us that still enjoy the hunt, for the little bit of us that exist, that's going to be, that was somebody's Saturday event.
Right.
All right, I'm off Saturday morning. I'm going to go toy hunt, come back home, spend some time with my family, whatever, however they spent it.
Right. But they,
I know shit. I did that sometimes. I'd get up at the ass crack of dawn and make my way out to the furthest target and snake my way back before 10:30, 11 o'clock.
Yeah. They're always gonna have to have toys in stores. I know online is easy and all that, but they're always gonna have, as long as they got retail, they're gonna stick something in there. They got to. You'll probably just start seeing more and more exclusives for shit.
Well, exclusives, that's what they're designed for. Exclusive are designed to get people into stores.
Right. Come on.
So, I mean, yeah, you're always going to see that.
Yeah.
And it works like a charm because the moment there's that exclusive that everybody's after, I got to go to Walmart. I got to go to Target.
That's what they looking for. That red, that Cyborg Superman. That's what everybody wants.
But now what these fools don't realize is they didn't alerted all the damn scalpers.
Right.
And now the scalpers gonna be lined up waiting for Target to open so they can go get it.
Yep. I don't know, man. It's the scalpers. I don't know, man. I see a little bit less of them because
Well, yeah.
they're getting.
So what's happening is what I always thought eventually would happen when it came to scalping. All these companies have to do is put product on the shelf.
Right.
And as long as they keep product on the shelf, a scalper can never scalp something.
Right. Because everybody can.
Or even if you're a so-called reseller. I know resellers don't like to think of themselves as scalpers, but you are. You may not be as bad as some, but you are a scalper. If you're going to the store and intentionally buying a product that you know people want to buy, and you're going to sell it for more than it was in the store, you are scalping.
Yeah.
You had every intention of not keeping that item. You bought it to sell it. You're scalping.
Oh man. Yeah.
I've done it. I've done it. And I knew I was scalping when I did it. I ain't try to make it, I'm reselling. No, it was scalping.
Shoot. If you're in the toy thing, you end up doing it eventually. It don't matter. Sooner or later. Somebody's gonna all
shit. I did that. I did it with a couple of wrestling chases. I had got that Razor Ramon, the purple.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, I found that twice.
Oh wow.
And then there was another one I had. Oh, I had got the Chase oh man, I don't know this dude. He's from AEW. Darby Allin.
Darby Allin, I knew you were talking about.
Yeah. I had found that Chase and I sold that for shit. I made a decent buck on that one.
Crazy.
But so I done sold super treasure hunts. I done sold ultra reds. So I'm not even trying to exclude myself, but I'm not going to delude myself and say that it's not what it is.
Right. Right. Oh man, the only time I sold anything was fucking Star Wars Micro Galaxy X TIE Fighters.
Oh, I ran into some of those chases. I didn't buy them, but I did run into them.
Man, if you ran into them at Ross, man, hell the fuck yeah, man.
I think I did see a chase at Ross.
They are.
It was the what's the brown one? I forgot what it was called. It's one of those like carrier ships. It was, man, what ship was that? I'm not really super familiar with Star Wars ship names.
Me neither. The one I got, the one I found was a Micro Galaxy. It was a TIE fighter, but it was the chase. It was a Sabine Wren's. So the wings and the cockpit and all that had a very different color than the X-wing. It was all orange and black and white and shit. It was crazy looking. And them things were showing up in damn Ross for
like $3.99, $2.99, something like that.
Or $4.99. One of the two, 3 or 4, I can't remember. I don't even. You know what? I might still have the tag on that son of a bitch. That I kept one because I liked it myself. I did. Oh yes, I did. I did keep the tag on that son of a bitch. That thing there.
Yeah, I seen that one.
Man, that thing was.
Yeah, I seen that one.
You know what I mean? You know, I got 3. Well, I found 4 of them. I found 4 of them. I kept one. I sold the other 3 on eBay for oh man, all 3 of them well over $90 a piece.
Oh, really?
Yeah, them
Damn.
things. That's yeah,
I didn't
that's
know.
how.
I didn't know.
I didn't know when I bought the
Damn, I
first
would have
one.
still got it.
When I bought the first one, I didn't know, and when we got home, Virgo looked it up. I said, "Look that thing up on eBay." She was like, "What is it?" I was like, "You got to be very specific when you look this thing up." I was like, "Call it the Star Wars Micro Galaxy Sabrine Wren TIE Fighter." She looked it up. She was like, "You going out tomorrow?" Oh, she's like, "What? You gonna get that other one you left?"
Yeah.
She was like, "You gonna get that other one you left?" And then I went.
You know,
up there.
it's crazy because I remember when I found it, and I think I found it because you said something about it in one of your hunt videos.
Yeah, I found.
So I went to Ross looking for shit that you be finding that I never find, by the way. And I was in there and I was like, "Oh shit!" I was like, "Oh, there goes that." I was like, "There goes that TIE Fighter chase." All right, whatever. Kept on moving.
Dude.
Yeah, damn.
Dude, that thing. People wanted that thing bad. I think, but you know, by the end of it, you probably couldn't sell it for that much now.
Oh, no. Once Ross got a hold of it, that dropped the value.
Yeah. I just got lucky that it was within 2 days, I had 4 of them damn things.
Yeah.
I was able to find them things real quick, and they ain't never really show back up again. But that was my only foray into damn reselling. I was like, yeah, I can turn this real quick.
There's groups that like they mark everything that shows up at Ross. So and they'll like, you know, tell people like, hey, that's not a good deal. Cause that ended up happening to that one He-Man toy too.
Which one? What He-Man toy?
I think it was Stridor or some vehicle. And then like it was worth some money. And then all of a sudden it showed up at Ross, and then people were like, nope, it's not worth nothing now.
Right. Yeah, Stridor did show up at Ross big time. Big time Stridor did.
Yeah.
At first, you know, when it first showed up at Ross, everybody's like, oh, cool. Everybody went running to get it. You know, it was kind of hot, but then it kept showing up and kept showing back up. And it kept and man, there was like 6 or 7 of them at one of my Rosses at one time. And I used to make fun of them. I used to count them. I'd be like, oh, we still got 7 today. It'd be weeks on end, them things. I was like, is anybody going to buy these damn things? Nobody wanted them. It was like a flash in the pan. You know, at first, when it showed up, everybody that wanted one went and got one.
Yep.
And then after that, it just started. It's like, really? It was like, nah, that thing ain't.
Yeah, I remember that. I forgot the name of the group, but they were like, yeah, hey, this thing's showing up at Ross, and the demand for that toy just plummeted.
Right? People think they have a hot toy until that shit show up in Ross.
Yep.
It shows up there for weird reasons other than it not being sold. Don't get me wrong now. It just something fucking happens to that shit that makes it.
Yeah, sometimes it's just a matter of some store couldn't sell it and it ended up on the pallet and it got sold along with everything else.
Right.
Yeah, like just because something ends up at Ross doesn't necessarily mean that it didn't sell well.
Yeah.
Like, for example, those Mario toys. Those Mario toys sold excellently.
Right.
But they just made so many of them that they ended up at Ross and Burlington.
Right. You're right about that. They and I think, some of that stuff that gets like, you get a pallet full of stuff. The Walmart, Target, whoever the fuck, they get a pallet full of shit. And lo and behold, they're taking the pallet off the truck and the pallet spills over and all the boxes get messed up. And any rational, normal human being would open up the boxes and say, yeah, some of this is fucked up, some of it ain't. dealing with it like that. But I think these companies just say, "Oh, fuck it, just send it all to."
They do.
And they don't, be nothing wrong with the shit at all. Be perfectly fine,
Yeah.
but just because it was in a box that got damaged and more,
Yep.
maybe one figure got damaged, but the other 50 didn't. They get the luxury of going to Ross, and it gets dropped, because it's getting, sold under that, it's damaged,
Yeah.
something like that, and that's how it gets that low ass price.
Oh yeah, because when Ross and Burlington and all of them get this stuff, like, I don't know if people know this, but they are literally paying pennies.
Yeah, because if
that's why they're able to sell that stuff for the prices they do. $5.99 for a freaking transformer that in the store was like $24.99.
My latest,
or that McFarlane figure, that McFarlane $40 mega figure is in Ross for $5.99. That's because they probably literally got that thing for like a couple of cents.
Right. The latest thing that I found, it was the Black Winter Thor, which is a repaint, but a new head because of the hair. And then this freaking Justice dude, who I have no clue about, but he's the new Warrior's Justice. Part of the Void.
I recognize the character, but I've never read any of the books.
$5.99 for a damn Marvel Legend Build-A-Figure.
And think about it. Think about how much they're charging for Marvel Legends right now. But when Ross gets a hold of them, they're like $7.99. Like, you can sell it that low. Same thing with McFarlane.
Huh?
No, I was saying it's the same thing with McFarlane toys. Like, when you see them show up for so cheap, that's because they literally got it for cheap, next to nothing.
Yeah.
So if they sell it for $4, they're still making 200 times profit, more than likely. I don't know their exact numbers, but I know that most stores try to make at least maximum profits as they can.
Right.
Like if something costs $0.25 to produce it, they're trying to make the rest of that up.
Right. He does.
I don't know their exact numbers or how much they make, but I know that they're making money.
I got the other one he was built off of, the previous version. I found his ass.
The Galactus Herald Thor.
Yeah. That fucking thing looks awesome. I liked him just because of how
that was a pretty cool looking figure. Before I sold all my Marvel Legends, I think that was like one of the last ones I had bought.
He's a dope one. That's the main reason why I got the Black Winter one, is because I was like, oh shit, another cool one like that. I was like, that's fine.
I liked how he had that kind of like gradient on his cape.
Yeah. Yeah, like a galaxy was in there or some shit.
Yeah.
It was. Yeah, the inside of that cape was dope. It was dope as hell. I'm like, man, that's cool as shit, that effect they gave it. Man. Stray, I think I'm gonna shut this thing on down. I think we done did enough.
I was actually getting ready to tell you that I was getting ready to get off because I'm getting tired.
Hell yeah. We done with toys, y'all. We done talked about toys.
Yeah.
But appreciate you stopping on by.
No problem.
Always. Are you looking for anything as of lately?
Mainly that Superman.
As everybody else. I don't know, man. I don't know when it's gonna drop. I don't know.
I mean, right now, that's kind of all I'm looking for. But like, there's nothing out. There's nothing that's gonna be out that I'm just like, oh my god, if I don't get that tomorrow, you know what I'm saying?
Right. Well, it.
So I'm kind of in a place where I can just chill.
You can be picky. You can be picky.
Yeah, I can be real picky.
I hear you. I hear
Yeah,
you.
that's exactly right. I can be real picky.
I tell you what though, you got to watch out for them damn them companies, man. They letting them figs come out early. Like I found that fucking faker, that Motu, that Masterverse faker in fucking
I seen
Walmart,
that.
and that motherfucker ain't supposed to come out till like the middle of the month.
Mm. I feel like Motu always kind of comes out whenever the hell it wants to.
Right.
And that's kind of what I was saying earlier, not to like drag, but I don't think Mattel is going to put out figures the way McFarlane did.
Right.
Like, I think they're going to slow bake every wave. And and some people are going to like that. Some people are going to be like, oh, this means that I can collect them because now they're not coming out as much. But I'm like, part of what made the McFarlane line great is that you had variety.
Right.
You know, you just had so much to pick from, and you actually had the ability to say no. Like, I'm not gonna get this one, because I'm gonna get that one. You know, all these crazy, wacky. You know, I don't ever see Mattel giving you a horse.
Oh man, I don't know what's going to happen.
You know,
and I don't know what's going to happen.
do I think Mattel
either
is going to do some Batmobiles? Sure.
Yeah. Then you got people comparing them.
It looks like he's getting into anime figures. He needs to ramp up this Warhammer stuff. I mean, he's sitting on a gold mine with that. I don't know why he's like slow rolling the product for that. If he do what Joy Toy is doing and focus on a particular chapter each release, you know, like, hey, I'm doing Blood Angels, I'm doing Marines, I'm doing Dark Angels, you know, but it seems like every time he does one, it's like one of each chapter, and it's like, why are you doing it that way? Just on one each release. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And then, you know, and actually put out more of them. Because now, since you ain't going to have the DC license, you might as fucking well.
Well, we don't, hey, we don't know what license he might get next. Who knows? Who knows?
I hope that he gets to continue doing a collector edition versions of the figures. I think that'll be great for him. And in that way, you know, people who's been collecting McFarlane can continue to collect the McFarlane stuff, and people who's excited for Mattel can collect the Mattel stuff. Everybody wins.
Right.
Does that mean that we're going to probably end up paying more for McFarlane? Sure. But I don't mind. Because I'm not interested in what Mattel's doing.
I'm waiting. I'm anxious to see. I'm anxious to see what they're doing. What concerns me is stupid the Spin Master shit. Have you seen all that Spin Master shit?
I've seen a little bit of it.
It's out of control, man. It's out of control.
Honestly, I kind of like what Spin Master did with that little 4-inch line. I actually kind of liked it. I mean, I don't think it's the greatest articulated figures in the world, or even the greatest looking, but they made it real easy to build out a DC universe with those figures.
Yeah.
And they were cheap.
No, yes. You
know what I'm saying? And they're you can see even Hasbro is starting to copy it.
Right. Yeah.
They're putting out those little figures now.
Yeah, they are. They are. The basics. I call them the basic guys. The little basic guys.
You see, they stopped doing that damn kind of like Super 7 line.
Right.
They cut that shit out. They said, okay, these people ain't finna buy this 5 points of articulation shit.
Right. Hey, they are crazy for it though. But Spin Master, they got them 6-inch figures, man. I want to see the Hawk Girl.
Oh, I did see those over the weekend. Yeah,
They're basic as fuck. They're basic as fuck,
They
but they're
are.
out there.
But they're out
And,
there.
It's
kid product, so
yeah,
it's great. I mean, it's kid product. It's not.
Right.
It's not supposed to be as sophisticated.
Right. And I'll tell you what, they are selling. There's like a 4-pack of them. There's a 4-pack, and the Lex Luthor in that 4-pack is wearing a power suit. So I gotta believe we're gonna see that dude put on a power suit in the damn movie. Now, what I'm really upset about, in that I saw, I think today or the last time I went out, man, I am not a fan of this the T-car or Mr. Terrific's car or whatever the fuck that thing is. The little capsule
It
thing.
looks
I'm like,
stupid.
what is it?
It looks
does.
stupid, but it's very toyetic.
Man,
it fits. It fits into that superpowers line. I don't
know
see
it
that.
does.
I don't honestly. I think if he does decide to do it as a as a vehicle, for the multiverse line, which I don't see that happening, but if he did, I don't think it would look as good. And I think that's why he decided to do it as superpowers.
Right.
Because it does look stupid. I think to any adult, it looks pretty stupid.
I'm like, nobody's buying this. I looked at it and I was like, well, I looked at it, and every single one of those vehicles, as of maybe the past year or so, all of them go to clearance. Every single one of them. Every single one of them clearance. I mean,
but that's another toy line that I think gets overproduced.
Yeah, it does.
And I think that's why so much of it goes to clearance.
Yeah. They're not bad.
So, I mean, and again, that superpowers line is kid product. When you really think about it, it's not really. I mean, he's continuing the line for adult collectors, but it was always intended for kid product.
Right. Yeah, you're right.
So, and now that Spin Masters is doing kid product for DC, McFarlane really doesn't need to do it, but he continued doing it because it was superpowers.
Right.
It's a niche. It's a niche set of collectors out there that really like that stuff.
The whole card thing, he put it on the card. He made the card look retro. Everybody fell in love with it. I mean,
I got two. I got Deathstroke and I got Lobo.
Yeah, they're out there, man. I mean, I got plenty of them. I ain't gonna lie, I got plenty of them. I got a nice little John Stewart right here. He just hang out with me all the time. He come with
that John Stewart was pretty cool.
He and I'll give him credit for putting the ring on his finger. They didn't have to go that far. They ain't have to go that far with him, but he looked great. They already, you know what? If they had priced, that's what I hate about these. When you come out with these should be no more than $10.
Yeah,
they do not be no more than $10. And if you come out with something,
were they more than $10?
I think so. They were like 15. Brand new, I think they were 15.
Yeah, that wasn't a good price point. I thought they were price pointed at $9.99.
It might have. I don't know.
I know the vehicles were like $20, like $25 for the vehicles.
Man, I don't even want to get into the vehicle. I got a vehicle, man. Where's my one last thing before we call it a night, because I know it's so close by. This is my only superpower vehicle, man. I got a Batwing, dog. I got a Batwing. I'm gonna hang it.
I started to get that Batmobile.
And then they come out with this thing and they paint it black and try to sell it again.
For the 89 Batman or whatever.
Yes, I'm like, dude, you know how much I spent on this little fucking thing? $3, man.
Yep. I
I'm
remember
like,
seeing the
wow.
Superman one for like $5 at Walmart.
Yeah, but I will give this. It's a very nostalgic looking box. I can see why people are into buying these things. I can.
Yeah.
Hard, I can. Everything I can. I can see how. You know, I'm surprised more companies aren't. I'm surprised they just have it all together. Just fucking go on retro card on every goddamn thing. But they're crazy.
All right, man. Let me get off here because we finna keep
We're gonna
going.
shut this thing on down. We'll see you later. Thank you for stopping on by, man.
All right, y'all. Y'all have a good one. Whoever's on here, y'all have a good night and whatever. All right, man. Good talk.
Yep. Take it easy, man. We'll see you next time.
Yep.
All right. All right, folks. That does it for us this evening. Thank y'all for stopping on by and watching us unbox some stuff. Doug, we're gonna figure you out, man. We're gonna get you on here. Next time, we're gonna figure it out. We're gonna figure out what's going on. And we'll have sound and all that fun stuff. But I really do appreciate y'all for stopping on by. Virgo, she done called it quit. She got to do some things in the morning with the mother-in-law here. Take her around. But thank y'all for stopping by and checking us out, y'all. We really do appreciate y'all coming on by, chat with us, talk to us, joining up in the room here with us. That's no problem at all. We love it. We love it. Got the Nun and Megan out the box. Got to find a place for them. I think I'm going to leave her robotic head on with this plate, y'all. I kind of dig it. I dig it. I'd be more scared of that than just the crazy looking doll face. And the Nun, she is just scary altogether. She is out of control scary. I'm going to let her stay right there because she's probably going to fall down if I put her up. Oh, but that does it for another RoughShod Live. Once again, thank y'all for stopping on by. We really do appreciate it. We're going to be back on the hunt Thursday. So, you know, we're going to have that Thursday night hunt coming out. And we'll see y'all then. But you guys be safe. Have a great night. Have a great Wednesday. And we'll see y'all either Wednesday night on Casual Toy Collector. Wednesday at 9:30. Casual Toy Collector comes on. Check them on out. That's Casual with the K. Y'all probably see us there. Other than that, y'all will see us Thursday night for our regular scheduled hunt. So y'all have a good evening. Thank y'all for stopping by. And this is Graybeard and Virgo Cool from RoughShod Stalks. Out.